but instead of an old lady living in a house that moves, it is
Tingle
just
living
Tingle.
And a big mushroom.
The house has his legs, so they're like
mushrooms
really
don't deserve
short and
Tingle.
stubby.
What are mushrooms? Oh, I guess he grows them himself, so
Yeah.
they're cursed to their fate. Also,
Some
hi
like
everybody.
Hannibal Lecter shit.
Hello.
Welcome to Bonk Stream. This is Sean. Thank you for the
It's
sub.
fun time.
Bonk time. I don't remember what happened last time, so we're just gonna go right into it. Probably charts.
Dear Mario,
Charts.
please join me for bonk time. Yours sincerely, Peach.
Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Oh crap, this is the DS version! We're playing as Viafble before we get Mario!
Oh no! No, we did the thing where you shoot to the top of the castle, and you find Yoshi and he gives you 100 lives, but also gives you Luigi's hat.
Oh,
God.
yes.
My brain short-circuited, and I read the timeline where you said we have to get to the top of the Chaos Emerald, and I'm like...
The
Alright.
Emerald's power allows me to breathe.
Who allows me to breathe?
So, I gotta make a confession, that Yoshi rumor ruined my life.
Yeah.
Because, kids on the playground, they lie all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just what you did. You'd lie about, like, Pokemon or whatever. Like, I heard Mew and
Santa Claus.
I heard the Mew 3 rumor. I heard, you know, all of them.
Yeah.
But, the worst part is, someone told me, yeah, dude, you totally get to see Yoshi if you get 120 stars. And I'm like, that's bullcrap like the rest of them. And I did it. I got 100. No, I didn't do it. I was bad at the game. My neighbor did it, and I got to go over and see. And he's like, yeah, dude, Yoshi's in this game. And I'm like, no, you're lying to me. He takes me on top of the castle, shows me Yoshi, and then Yoshi jumps off in the waterfall and disappears. And, then I didn't know what to believe anymore.
I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, no, that's a lie. And I was like, Jay, I don't wanna be the one to... I don't want to be the one to tell you that the Easter Bunny isn't real, but that's a thing that actually happens.
Yeah, no, Yoshi's super up there, but he looks extremely fake. Also,
He looks like it looks like they pulled his. No, it's his model from Smash Brothers.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a little bit
Smash
longer, a
Brothers.
little bit thinner. He isn't the chonk Yoshi version that
This
we've
is
all come to
actually
know and
Yoshi's
love.
older brother.
Mlam.
Oh, that's Broshi?
That's
Broshi.
Broshi, yeah.
I was thinking Noshi, actually.
Sup, Mario. Mlam.
He basically tells you thank you for playing before giving you 100 lives and
Yeah.
jumping into the ocean where he perishes.
And then he gets a special triple jump. Like you shoot out golden rainbows.
Oh, shit.
Does
Are
he?
you a golden rainbow?
Yeah, the classic. Sorry, a sparkling rainbow.
Thank you. If you're gonna
he's-
lie to me, at least let it be real.
Well, okay, the question now
Well,
is...
I've got a
is
trick to sell you. Mew is under it.
What? There's a truck?
Well, the
Well,
question-
it's winter time, everybody. Make sure to check under your vehicles to make sure
Yes.
that there aren't any cats or anything under them when you
yes.
start them up in the morning.
Yes.
So do a couple bonk bonks on the front windshield or something.
Yeah.
Get
That's
that little
right.
bugger out of there.
This stream has been preparing you. If you're not sure, go up to your vehicle, go bonk, and hit your car, and that cat will come running. Because they'll be like, oh shit, Windwaker, and then you can kick him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll be on twitch.tv/this channel probably.
Yo, dude, I
waiting
can't
a
believe
week.
you got Mew 3. Where did you find him? Yeah, well, I bonked my car really hard one day. He was
I
just
found
kind
this-
of lying in wait underneath it.
Sir,
Tune in.
where did you find Mew 3? Well, I bonked my car and this experimental cat from the government showed up.
I don't want to recommend this on stream, but I'm gonna say it. Because what you call it? I don't know if like my Google Images has like a safe search thing on, and I don't want to like ruin anyone's life. But the first image for Mew 3, if you Google it, is so fucking funny. Or at least the first image I got.
I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Nobody else. Hold on. Let me do it. Is it 3 with the number or the letter?
Mew 3 with the
Spell
letters.
Yeah, spell it out.
Yuki.
That's a very
That's an
J.
emoji.
That's a very.
Yeah, it is.
That's somebody's rant Sona right there.
It is. That's the me rant Sona here. I'm gonna save this and make it an emote.
Well, does anyone remember how to get into this cave?
Use
Oh,
the
I need a
parasite
hoi
link.
pair. That's right. Duh.
Yeah. You pair it up.
Do I
Ahoy!
have hoi pair?
Checkmate.
Ahoy!
I do. I have so many hoi pairs.
Well, now the question, bringing it back, the question now becomes, what do you get for getting all 120 stars in the DS version?
I think.
Nothing.
I think it's the
it's-
same thing. Isn't
Well, you can always play as Yoshi. Here's the thing. I think there's 150 stars in the DS version, and you get a mini game. And here's the thing. You get, like, the entire game you're collecting all these mini game keys, right? And, like, a lot of them are fun, but a lot of them are kind of lame. And, like, the Luigi ones are all gambling for some reason. And, like, you get one called, like, Super Mario Slots with Luigi eventually. It's just a slot machine that you can play in your off time. But, if you get all 150 stars, I think you just get a wing cap. No. You already had the wing cap from, yeah, there's a wing cap on top of the castle, and I think you get there's a rabbit there that gives you Super Mario slots, which is just another slot machine. It's like, yeah.
Well, that's how Luigi won his mansion, right? He just gambled for it.
Gambled for it.
Or that's how Luigi lost his mansion.
Far more likely.
I think
This is just a theory, but
well, I mean, we've never seen the ending of Luigi's Mansion, so we can't
but also
fathom a
consider
guess.
this. Consider this. Plumbers make mad bucks.
I do.
It's true.
and one that saves a princess occasionally
God.
probably makes a few extra dollars. Unless
you get-
Mario's an asshole
No.
and keeps all of it for himself.
you
I
get
wouldn't put it
cake.
past him.
Yeah.
Welcome back to
But
Ace
then again,
Combat.
knowing Luigi, he'd let him get away with it. That's
He
wild
would.
as fuck.
Luigi's kind of
Yeah.
a
Hey, I will not have you besmirching Luigi's name on this stream.
Come on, dog. We all know.
What are you gonna do? Kick me out?
I would never do that to you, Sid. I would just.
What are you gonna do? Agree?
Okay, I saw you pause the
Yes.
game and I'm like, oh, Carl, what are we doing? Good shot, Boyle.
Got him.
Good shot, Boyle.
You got in.
Would you kindly shoot that bird out of the sky?
Dude,
Oh my God. I wonder how long it's gonna take for me to get Koopa Loopy out of my head.
Loopy?
Boy. Yeah, no, we're playing Radiant Dawn, and someone had suggested that we make one of the villains talk like a fancy southerner, like this. And then another person gave the excellent prompt of him going insane for a moment. He's because like the map is you're trying to prevent this southerner man from overthrowing the queen. He's like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just performing a coup de loopy loop. It's just madness.
I start my mornings every day with a bowl of Koop Loops.
Coup de loops.
When you need to overthrow your boy and
We're
taste
gonna
buds,
start
call
ourselves
me.
a ding bang Koopa Loopy over here.
Just a good old-fashioned boss coup.
Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
My God.
That seems so good.
Street Fighter 4. So what we doing, bud?
We're playing Ace Combat.
Trying to get
This is
that.
Ace Combat.
That's the question I wanted to at least stream off with. So, you said we need some more stuff in order to do dungeons. Do you know exactly what we need?
Literally, like any of the dungeon items would be great.
I imagine a sword would come
We have a sword.
somewhere.
Dashboard.
Oh,
Oh, there was a hyped train. Central OST, thank you so much for the sub. Mr. Spartan666, thank you for the sub. Streamer McClarky, thank you for the sub. Sushiano, thank you for the sub. Y'all are the best.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are the bee's knees.
I'm gonna I was talking about DBZF before this, so I'm gonna start putting in lab time while watching you play.
Good. Practice your movement.
I've got to practice that movement. I've got
Why
to
is
move like
this
a
curry
glitch.
so much spicier after I heat it up?
Because it's warm now.
Todd, what are you doing? I'm practicing to be the
Tommy,
warrior
thank you for the
movement.
sub. Seriously, thank you so much for the sub. I posted a GIF of Ultra Instinct Goku, and I'm like, man, I want that to be me. I want to slide through reality like it's giving me up.
You say that as though it's not something you already do.
You just gotta open your third eye, bro.
Bro,
I thought you were gonna say, you just gotta open your mouth, bro.
Yeah.
That's
That's
one
the
of the steps.
See, dogs have the
What
right
do
idea.
we got?
If
What do we got?
Trick shot!
hey!
Okay.
Who'd have fucking thunk?
Piece of paper. Toilet paper.
what a thunkin' fuck.
Oh, look at a pack of cats over there giving me some real-ass science.
Ooh.
Because
What
the
was,
gonna
what was
give
the
her my
science?
oil. Because the spicy stuff is oil, and oil moves around easier when it's warm, so it spreads. Wait, when did?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What started this?
The warm curry.
Yeah.
Warm curry. Hot curry, my guy.
Dun-dun.
I thought it was one of those high school questions where it's like, here's the answer. Now tell me what the question is.
People would do that to you?
Oh god, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Where did you live?
Oh, I need to get the tissue. Now my
It's
nose
the
is
same
running.
state that ranks 50th in education.
Maybe if they didn't like do pop quizzes on you randomly, things would be different. How you doing there, hon?
Dun-dun.
My fiance's a chick.
Jeopardy. Oh man.
Excellent.
Is your nose itchy? Or scratchy?
Is today Big Treasure Charts Day?
It's always Big Treasure Charts Day.
It's gonna be like that for
is.
a while.
Are we plundering the sea?
We are.
Yar.
That's alright.
Guys, let's get a sea shanty on the go.
Oh.
Coordination that this pack of clowns has. Yeah, right.
Oh
With
my
latency.
god, over Discord, yeah, that'd be the hard part because you gotta, like, the first person starts it off, then the second person comes in,
Oh,
then
we
the
could
third.
do it as a round.
Yeah,
Hold on, what's that Whaler song? Hold on,
Sword!
I'll find it.
wait,
The legendary blade!
Wow, that's a cool Master Sword icon you got there.
Long.
We did it!
we got a sword!
We
got a
beat
big-
the game!
The second we threaten sea shanties, the game's like, no, fucking take the sword,
Please.
take the sword.
All right.
It's on.
What? All right. Once we hit another brick wall, we'll threaten with sea shanties.
Sea shanties again, yeah.
What is the fucking song? Oh, Drunken Whaler, that's it.
Guys, let's go fight Venom Ganon.
Oh yeah!
I definitely misheard you and heard Venom Ganon, and
Yeah,
I'm
let's go fight
imagining,
Venom
like,
Ganon.
punished Ganon.
We are Venom.
We want to eat your brains.
I remember as a kid, I didn't know what Marvel and/or a Capcom was, so when I saw Marvel vs. Capcom and I saw Venom for the first time, I was like, "What the fuck? He's so cool!"
Venom's
And
awesome.
I loved the "We are Venom."
We are
I
Venom.
feel like if I had seen Venom when I was a kid, I would.
You know what? That's not true because I saw him in Spider-Man 3.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I like
I
being
feel as
bad.
if I should have been afraid of him, but I wasn't.
No.
That's probably because he was in Spider-Man 3 and he was being played by the guy from That 70s Show.
Yeah, God.
I still found him kind of scary,
Topher
but like.
Grace? Something Grace.
Topher Grace?
Topher, yeah. I think it was Topher Grace.
Fucking Ganon is like Wimbledon champ 2020.
No.
Get him!
Wait, hold
Alright,
on,
so
hold
as long
on.
as he doesn't find the Master Sword, I'll be fine. Ganondorf!
Yes, what is it, my boy?
He found a sword!
Which one?
I found Olive. Olive what? Oh, the sword.
Like the whole sword, the whole thing?
Yeah, no, like the whole piece.
What do you mean? Hold on.
Practice your breathing again, Gannon. Come on.
I have a headache. I have a headache, and I don't know why.
Talking to Ganon like he's a pregnant woman.
No, he's
Breathe.
talking to himself. He's bringing himself through the steps.
You kicked my ass.
Oh, thank you for the sub.
I know that sounds like a laugh, but I'm crying.
Another sword?
Another sword.
No, there's sword. No, there's
Another sword?
what?
Who?
Where? Where?
$50!
$50.
They're so ugly. I love
They're
them.
so
What you don't know is they're actually saying a sea shanty in their language, and it's just a mess.
They're so, like... I love them.
Oh, look.
I love their fucking walk.
The little hand on
they
the hip.
walk like fencers almost.
Yeah.
Sassy fencers.
God, I love these little fuckers.
Drax, thank you so much for the sub.
Okay.
Drax says, then
Didn't indeed.
What's that game
Whoa
y'all
there.
be playing on the weekends?
D&D?
Well, there, partner. This is a dinner checkpoint. Drop your best dinner chat.
Danny?
And,
That's pretty good. It's a pretty good song.
where do you want to eat tonight, Denny's?
Danny?
No, that's not true. I never want to eat at Denny's.
Not
Yeah,
you, but like these little guys might.
Yeah, they
deserve
seem more like
better.
they seem more like
They
Shoney's.
don't know any better. And that's
You
the
called
sad
them
part.
ugly earlier, Civ.
Yeah, they're still cute though.
yeah.
It's like how
said with the
Bowser's
same-
ugly.
It's said with the same cadence as though you're talking about your fat cat. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
fat cat,
Yeah.
aren't you? Oh, right, buddy.
You little fat cat.
I'm a more chunk kind of boy.
I think it's the big silly teeth on them makes them look like ugly in a weird way where it looks like they're just wearing fake grandma dentures.
They took Ganon's dentures. Oh no!
Grandpa, no! Each one of them
Ganon.
has one of his teeth. You have to defeat all 24.
Hate this.
Grandpa Dorf.
Except in the end, you have to collect the secret 4 wisdom teeth.
My
The
brain
truth-
and
No, go on.
my brain was going like, God, I don't like this like remake for School Bus, Magic School Bus.
The Great Fairies, the Great Tooth Fairy.
Cruising on down Main Teeth.
Ugh.
I mean, the Wii U version is superior because one of those wisdom teeth didn't come in, so you only gotta get 3.
Yeah.
Mm.
He had an impacted molar. God bless.
I still gotta get my wisdom teeth.
I got mine earlier this year. It sucked.
Oh, I remember that,
Yeah.
yeah. Wasn't that during a workout?
It might have been. God, I don't remember. I got really sick.
Why do I feel like you were loopy at some point?
We all know what happened when I got my wisdom teeth taken out.
Incredible.
What happened to
I
you?
don't remember that.
Yeah.
Shadow,
know.
Jay. I don't know what happened to Jay, but I got Shadow Bingy out of mine.
Yeah, we got
What's
Shadow Bingy out of it.
Bingy?
Shabo Bingy.
Shadow Bingy.
Was it one of those things where you said it but didn't remember it
Yeah,
until
I
after
definitely
the
didn't.
loop?
I remembered saying it on a workout stream, or it was
Carl,
reminded
how-
by Amy that I said it because I thought it was Jay that said it.
Carl, how does it feel to be a secret genius even unto yourself?
Hey!
Ooh, great fairy chart.
Okay, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Why do we even have wisdom teeth? It was for when we ate more hard food. It's like how you have your appendix and stuff, which is meant to filter out small rocks and bad shit that was in our food. But, you know, since we became more clean and more smart for making food-making things. I'm really good at being smart, by the way. Clearly.
Yes.
We just eventually didn't need them, so things like plant protein and like the rocks and stuff that would be in a lot of our food just didn't need them no more.
Taking into account that your appendix can burst, I don't know why that, of all things, is what we would want putting rocks and shit through.
I feel like it probably didn't burst when we used it more. I feel like
maybe it got toughened up.
Yeah, I think at this point it's one of those things where our bodies are actively going, okay, we don't need these anymore, time to get rid of them ourselves.
See that? We just need to eat more rocks, team.
I think Mongolian appendixes still work. Yeah, I believe that.
What is this?
Remember, kids, eat your rocks.
What is that?
What?
Is that an upside down boat?
Can I climb it?
Doesn't look like it. What is this? What map square?
This looks like a boss arena.
It looks like a big old tennis
flight
map.
Control platform. Oh, maybe this is like a flying mini game.
Oh, is it? Let me see. Hold on.
With bird? Oh, bird.
Oh, bird.
Flight control platform.
I think there's a submarine over
G2 flight control platform.
Let's go in the
The sector on the map is home to the flight control platform, a place where you can show off your Deku Leaf abilities and earn some rupees.
Oh.
If you haven't gotten your magic core expanded, you will drop it about the halfway point, so there's no reason to attempt this challenge when you don't have enough energy to float to the goal. There's a ramp that you gotta go up. Yep. Is this the teeth stream or the hygiene stream? It can be both.
Tooth hygiene stream.
Hygiene for your teeth.
Toucan Wizard.
God, reoccurring nightmare is just your teeth falling out.
Oh yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
Teeth dreams are so prevalent.
I'm almost scared to ask what is the meaning behind teeth.
No, it's very normal. It's literally just it's to do with problems with like your self-image and how other people perceive you, because where teeth are such like an important personal thing that are like different for every single person, but you know, smiles are very individual. So it's our brains going, oh no, the thing that is mine forever, my smile, where is it going?
My smile.
And also, you know, because you need teeth to eat for the most part. It's the same kind of thing with like bathroom dreams. Where bathroom dreams are more about like lack of security or stability in your life, is because you know bathrooms are where you should feel safe and you should feel able to relieve yourself and feel relaxed.
That explains why you have a lot of them as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to poop safely.
Everyone deserves to poop safely.
I can't
For
wait.
just $5 a month.
That's a lot!
For just $17,999, you too can.
Is it really too much to ensure a safe shit?
I can't wait for this
Being
to be
alone
my.
on a Friday night, you're finally safe.
You're finally safe because you're no longer alone.
I can't wait to make this my campaign
on.
slogan. James 2020, no shit.
2020, no more pooping. Wait, it's 21, fuck!
James,
No,
it's
we're
too
going.
late.
My first act as president will be to turn the clock back to the year 2020. Oh no! Oh
Safe
no!
poops for all!
I like earlier you said like, yeah, Gannon's Wimbledon champ 2020, and I'm just imagining Gannon in the fucking deserted ass arena like, I win!
He's just there tapping his foot. Where is everyone?
Where's everyone? I guess I win.
Why does
runs
Ganondorf
up
sound
onto
like
the-
Julius Tier?
He runs up onto the judge chair and then crawls up like runs back down.
I'm
Tell no
buying
one.
myself a trophy on the way home.
I have to mark this one off. Oop. This is how we discovered that they're glitch monsters.
Look, they're soulmates. Ah.
Oh,
What happened?
Beautiful.
what happens when you eat candy at 12 before after 12. Oh man. Stubbed my toe on that one, but we found a way home.
You got it. We knew what you were going for.
We got you, fam.
I licked my finger, stuck it in the air, and followed the wind back to home.
Bumping over in chat. Was that the secret? Was Julius Tierganon? Explain.
You got me.
That's hydrated Ganon.
Bijou, have you seen my Triforce? I think I dropped it in the water while I was watering my plant.
You see, the reason why I'm so hydrated is because I cry all the time. You're just never around to see it.
You got
It's
3
my
tears.
cry force.
Holy shit.
Cry force. Fucking.
That's great.
Oh,
That's why he
man.
needed her hanky!
I needed it from a princess.
Oh, shut up, Will! You're making me sad!
I need a princess to make this. Oh, Tear, that's. Do you know any?
You're so
No, really.
Hold on, I have the perfect reaction images
Oh,
for
really?
that.
Do you know any? Hi, nice to meet you, Jeremiah. The pleasure's all yours.
No. Get up.
No, get up.
Hold on, there's part 2. Where to go?
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see just how this one breaks.
I have used that reaction like both different ways in regards to them so many times.
Yeah.
Oh god. Holy shit. Whew.
She, you.
Say you, Popeye, what we gonna do?
Dance.
Dance.
If you got level 100 in athletics, you can dance on water.
Thank you, Civ.
Good job, Jesus.
Oh no, he was bad at it.
Oh, he could only walk.
Yeah, you never saw how he would.
The second he put a groove in those hips, he was done for. That's what the Romans really got him for.
Shit,
you.
shit.
No lecherous lips in our view.
God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine, like, you're just taking a stroll, right? And you see your boys out there in the middle of the ocean, and you're like, oh man, looks like they're having a problem. Let me style on them really quick. And you, like, start throwing your hips out, and God's like, oh, you're gonna try to act cool? Not today, nerd. You start fucking sinking. And you're like, okay, shit.
You're walking along the beach or some shit. You see Jesus in his little half toga loincloth thing. He's just hanging out like 50 feet off the shore, and he'll come like, "Hey!" And he puts his hand up. "Hello, my child." Do a flip.
Does a flip
He
falls
doesn't
into
come
the
back
water.
up. It's some fucking Achilles shit where it was only the soles of his feet that are waterproof.
Oh no! But if he does
You
that,
see him.
that would mean that if he does the flip and it's the Achilles thing, that would mean he's stuck upside down under
That's
the
what
water.
I'm saying, man.
Oh no!
It's like when you take one of those little water surfboards that are like tiny and they're made of foam, and you try and underwater and they come up and bap you in the jaw.
That, but the ends of your feet, so you just kicked yourself in the chin.
No.
Oh, it's like those old diving bells.
God, yeah. But luckily, you're the son of God, right? So you recover, and you get to the.
I didn't know it snowed in this game.
God,
It's
no, wait. Could you?
Just around this island.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, you get to the boat and you're like, all right, fuck, shit, I didn't think I'd recover that, but thankfully I made it. Is that you, God? If it is, let me walk out to you on the water. Ah, fuck, this guy again. All right, fine. Yeah, no,
Shot.
come on.
Hey!
Man,
Shot.
okay.
Shot.
Yeah, no, sure, you can walk out to me. All right,
Did you
cool.
say shore?
Sure? No, I said sure. Okay, we're gonna head for the shore. No.
No, 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 no!
Oh my god, this is amazing! Lord, I'm so happy I feel like I could dance. Yeah, wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna dance right now. Peter.
I feel like this definitely, absolutely isn't the first blasphemy stream we've had, but I'm wondering if it's maybe the third.
It is absolutely the
At least.
It's the third day, baby. We're coming back.
Don't make me tap the sign. A god who can't take a joke is not much of a god at all.
What's a god to a prankster?
What's a god to a clown?
That's literally we made a joke about that, like the kind of character who just relentlessly is an asshole but can't take a single minor joke and just fucking
No!
I'm the only one who's allowed to be funny.
Do it, Jay! Swoos!
I'm swoosing!
I can hear you swoosing.
I'm having a great time, by the way. This is excellent commentary. I'm sorry if you hear any button clacks, but I'm getting into the swoos now.
Last stream, y'all talked about how cherubim tasted like. Yeah, and I'm not giving up on that.
Yeah.
Okay, did we ever settle on whether or not that makes you... Did we ever settle on whether or not that makes you at least quarter cannibal?
Okay, so thinking back on it more and more, depending on what kind of cherubim it is, because if it's just the bird style, where it's like the humans with wings, which are like the lesser angels, right? Then like, technically, if it's any part bird, it would be somewhere in our line of DNA, right? Right? Like,
kind
with
of.
everything else, but birds are definitely there. So I think if you ate those ones, yeah, for sure. But if you ate like the lion-headed ones or some shit, or one of the thrones, probably not.
I feel like a throne would be the equivalent of biting into a freshly cooked table.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's cooked.
Delicious.
You know, of all the things that I never thought we revisited, angel eating redux is not on the list of things I thought would make a comeback, but here we are.
I mean, I understand.
Green skeleton cherubs? I don't even know what those are.
Do you want the angel wing or the breast? What is...
Well, would we be more evolutionary related to birds and lions? I don't know, man. I'm not a geneticist. I didn't even pass high school, I think. There's my big reveal for the evening. They just let me go.
Hell yeah!
I went in for my diploma and they said, Civ, you're fired.
It was more like, no, you're good, go on.
Attention all criminals. Crime is canceled. You're fired.
End of chapter 2 of Vindicator.
I by Studio Trigger.
I wish we could do a live stream of like watching an anime and dubbing over it, because like when we were watching Fate, it was so fun. Hey, toe sucker, that is not my name.
Which one did you wait? Okay, I gotta know, which one did you watch?
Zero.
We watched Zero first, and we had a lot of fun there. It was like.
Real quick, real quick. Somebody in chat asks if we need, or if we have the iron boots, and then they said that this dungeon we need elemental arrows plus mirror shield.
That's okay. There are 2 chests here I can get apparently, so I'm going to get those 2 chests.
So,
right, go ahead.
which Fate was the toe sucker comment from?
The Unlimited Blade Worst.
Yes.
Okay. I feel is toe sucker Shiro?
No, that's Rin, because of the way they pronounce her name in the dub.
Yeah, because
Rin
Tosaka.
Oh my.
But they say it fast enough that it's Tosaka.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah. So we had the joke that like everyone thinks she has a foot fetish, and she's like, "Stop it! It's just my name. Stop it!" So when Archer shows up, she's like super pissed and was like, "Oh, I see. Did we get off on the wrong foot? Stop!
I'll
Stop!
kill you.
Let me get a little more comfortable." And like takes off his shoes. Fucking stop it!
so funny.
Oh,
Well,
man.
now that those pesky women are gone, I can finally have some fun on my own. Fast cut to him in the backyard with a wheelbarrow. Whee! Just running in circles.
Sucker comes over the next day. What happened with that? Points at the wheelbarrow. It bit me.
And it has a muzzle next to it. God, we had so
considering who Archer is supposed to be, that is fucking hilarious.
What happened? Why are you holding that girl?
No.
I was waiting for someone to comment and do her voice, but it's fine. It's too late now.
Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the button I didn't get to read. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Alright.
Oh my god.
Way to commit to the bit.
Yeah, we're good.
God.
Just went for it.
That was great.
My existence is a torturous
Okay, don't
time.
tell me this time. Okay. Oh, you fucked it up. Wow.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Wow, I didn't expect that at all. Good job.
Well, color me surprised.
It's almost like you're a stupid kid or something.
Can you fucking not?
Also, Jay, I want you to know that your 14 title of Crime Era has been transferred due to your
Oh, dang it.
You're gonna need to come and get that back. Although you will be comforted to know it went to another cat.
Oh, that's good. Did it go to burn?
Yes, it did.
That makes sense.
Good.
My tummy hurt. I ate too much.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's what I
Too
get
much
for
of-
eating chicken. I eat Angel.
Chicken nugget.
You've already said this twice.
That reminds me of like it's the picture of the throne saying "Do not be afraid," followed by the person saying, "This is like the best day of my life. Are you single? What are your pronouns?"
Monster fuckers are unstoppable.
I love it. It's just like, it's the sheer dedication of like, angels have been always depicted as absolutely gorgeous, and now the non-cowards are coming out willing to date the biblical angels.
The true blasphemers.
Oh my god, here we go. I don't know, the minute I said that, Aloha, I get a message from Aloha. Thank you, Aloha. Here we go, I got it.
Just like, can you like blaspheme me?
Oh my god. That's like, I laugh every time I see someone use the reaction of, damn, your ass fat, what your pronouns? That is such a modern way to live your life.
One of my favorites is like, you're non-binary? Yeah. Meaning you have no binary? Yeah. It's so fucking poggers.
I hate that one. I hate that.
It's just someone respecting their pronouns. What are you mad about?
Every single time I see anything like in this vein, I'm just like, good on you. So like, I'm glad this is the shit that's going around, you know?
Every day I'm reminded of the fact that they may not be all right, but the kids are all right.
Yeah, exactly.
We
I feel
got
like
you.
I'm
You having
missing.
trouble throwing the girl?
I'm having trouble throwing this woman.
Well, maybe that's a sign you should stop throwing women.
Don't worry, man. First dates are always rough.
What was your first date? You turned into a bird and were thrown into a wall repeatedly?
Oh no, I think I missed the fact that somebody wanted to take me on a date.
That's rad.
That's rad.
We've talked about how oblivious I've been.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can tell that.
James, you're a treasure.
I don't know if I can tell one particular story over stream due to its nature, but
James, you're a treasure, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Also, I'm mastering my
Just
movement.
gonna leave me here? Okay. Okay, bye. Come back later.
you leave
Hey, I
the
can still
dungeon.
see you. How you do? Oh. There you
It's
go.
with the spike.
You gonna come back up? Hey!
Hey!
Are you running away? Don't leave me up here!
I mean,
No,
I know
so,
I can fly, but...
You need more practice throwing women. Yeah, you gotta tech her into a throw.
You gotta tech the woman.
They're saying you gotta use the command melody.
Chowder,
Oh,
I fucking
okay,
tech that shit.
I don't think I have that yet.
I think we do.
Oh, I do,
You gotta
okay,
reset
yeah.
it.
Okay, I need to reset the
Oh
room
wait,
then.
what if you put a whip hair on your head? Would
She
that
might
work?
be.
Come and get it!
She is a bird. She will fly. You played Freeze though, right? Right, James?
Yes, golden
Okay,
freeze
I'm
is
playing
specifically-
cooler to one up you and be taller.
Neat.
So, I know we were talking about, like, fake kid stories about video games and stuff.
Yeah.
My version of that was when I was a little kid and all three of my older brothers insistently tried to get me to believe that Cooler was a character, and I said, no, you're joking. That is a joke that cannot exist. You're just making it up because that's a funny name.
Little did you know Akira Toriyama was the man he was.
Listen, when you're a kid, you don't know these things.
Yeah, you sure don't.
Whoa! Whoa! Up, 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 up.
God, not video game related, but I remember, like, I remember what true despair looked like as a kid. So, I like to think that in your mind space, you have a dictionary with words, and attached to those words are pictures. And, those pictures are like, this is my example or benchmark of what this word is. And for mine, it's despair. And despair was, I went to a snooty rich kid summer camp. Like, it was a high school, and they had fucking horses and shit, which, okay. And there was this one kid who really fucking loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, if you asked him what his inspiration in life was, he would tell you Jaden Yuki. Like, the way he talked was just like the Jaden Yuki in the dub. His, like, deck had elemental heroes and everything. And he would love to bring his deck to summer camp. And you weren't supposed to do that because, I don't know, look at a laundry list of reasons. But one of the things that he did was... he pointed to, like, the kids who were kind of assholes, but you could kind of tell because it was, like, more of, I don't want to be here. I'm a kid who's been forced to go here by my parents, and I have to deal with this kid who's trying to act like an anime protagonist. And he walks up to him and goes, "Ha! I see you have a deck! Well, I'm gonna duel you! Winner takes the loser's cards!" And the kid's like, "Okay, can you just leave me alone, please? I don't want to deal with you right now." "Come on! Are you scared?" "Alright, fine, I'll fucking duel you." "Ha! I play Elemental Hero Eros in attack mode!" And it's like, 20 minutes later, the kid's like, "There, I beat you. Give me your card."
Oh my god, no!
Look in this kid's face before he burst into tears
Oh.
and ran off to get the camp counselor, who was like, give him the card back, man. Come on.
You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate for stuff that, like, looking backwards is cringy as hell. That kid's legit for having a special interest in fucking going for it. Like,
yeah,
you know what?
absolutely.
I like, weirdly, like, now that I have the advance of being able to look back, I look at kids like that who have shit figured out, and I'm like, you know what you like.
Let me put it to you, like, let me put it this way, like, there's a certain level of, like, yeah, no, that's just karma in motion.
Yeah.
But I'm at least happy that if that kid existed now, the atmosphere he would be in would be a little bit more healthy.
Yeah, the only part of that that's hysterical is the anime rule of, if I win, I take your card.
Like, kid, you gotta learn. Like, you can play the bit and you can live your life.
You can live that bit.
This here is a learning moment for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, honestly, my biggest beef with this kid is he didn't commit to the bit. He lost.
Yeah.
Jade and Yuki would be disappointed in him.
Did he not see how Dual City worked? Fucking cheapskate.
I was gonna say, didn't Jade and Yuki commit genocide?
Yeah, kind of. He
That
was
was
also
against the rule.
They're saying the bird reflects light.
Oh, the bird reflects light?
Nobody
bird?
has functionally a mirror shield with their little
With their
with their
heart.
little
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, to
bird-
be fair, Jade and
like
Yuki
bird.
was also possessed by Card Satan at one point, so.
That's not an excuse.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine. He went to space and talked with a dolphin, and that's okay.
No, don't bring up space dolphins.
Oh, I'm bringing up
God.
space dolphins.
No, I didn't even see that show. Like, I got out of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the original series, and like, I liked it a lot because, like, I don't know, you're watching, you're watching Pokemon, and like, it's about summoning monsters, and that's cool. You know what the next level is? Summoning fucking demons. That's rad as hell.
Neospatian Aqua Dolphin, yeah.
Neospatian Aqua Dolphin? What?
Yeah.
No, don't bring
Yeah,
up
oh, you want to
Dolphin.
see it?
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna send it to J-Man.
Nope.
Aloha.
just
Probably
Oh,
needs to be
it's
in
a
here.
man.
just
Hold on, is it a
apropos of
man?
nothing, Jay.
I hate that.
That's
That's
wow.
damn.
It's really interesting to see furries drawn like in the American way, but clearly having them been drawn by like a Japanese person. It's like American anime but reversed.
I hate it.
Would you
Oh, he's so
consider
pleasant
dolphin-
though. Look how happy he is to be here.
Yeah.
He's like,
Would you
look how shredded I am.
God, Loha, no, come on.
That's
I gotta miss
All right, Aloha. I'm gonna time you up for a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
kind of thick though.
You'll be back. Don't worry, buddy. I cannot time out moderators. This is bullshit. This pyramid scheme can go on no longer.
Yeah, so
Oh man,
a
that's
while
fucking-
ago, I got big into Gundam, and J-Man also got big into Gundam, and he decided to watch literally all of Gundam using a wheel. It was the Hell Wheel. James, you were in this server.
Yeah, I was.
You were here when he achieved his nightmare state. Near the end of his marathon.
Do you mean SD Gundam?
Yeah, you're talking about the robot's flesh lips. But near the end of his marathon, he made it to a show called Gundam X, which is like
Oh god.
apocalypse. Like, it's like post-apocalypse Gundam. And there are these things in Gundam called new types, which is like you go to space and you get space wizard powers. And in Gundam X, there's this part where they're chasing around a new type dolphin for like so many episodes. And J-Man was so tired, he gave this like genuinely like 5-paragraph long explanation about the new type space dolphin, and then when anyone asked him a question after the fact, he would just post an image of a smiling dolphin. So every time I hear space dolphin, I'm drawn back to this, and I have to send him a picture, and he
Okay.
gets upset with me every single time.
Jay, do me a favor, right?
Yeah.
I want you to take that image I sent, and when I tell you to, hit upload. We're gonna do this at the same time.
Which
We're gonna
one?
upload the dolphin card.
I have already sent it to J-Man.
God. Okay. I wanted this to be a coordinated attack on you.
It's too late. Every time I see a space dolphin, I
damn
send
it.
it to him.
We can't keep doing this.
It's a spirit animal too.
It's the strongest new type.
Yeah. It has legs. How do you counter that? What was that?
Don't worry about it. Just some stink.
Just some stink.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, just skulls. Never mind. I'm okay with skulls.
You were gonna throw her into the fire.
Were you what did you assume they were that you were afraid of?
Redeads.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was bad.
Aram replied, "That dolphin has a nice ass."
Can you time out Aram from Discord?
I don't think you can.
This is bullshit.
Oh man,
The kids are not all right.
we're taking their all right back.
The Arabs are not alright. Alright, I have to look at this dolphin. Oh!
Oh god. Middle,
Don't
my
worry,
stream
Arab
cut
will-
off. Middle Rib said my stream cut off. This dolphin has a nice.
Good.
Safety first.
I will allow this.
Will you?
Well, apparently Twitch was like, the term "nice ass" was not permitted.
Oh.
So I feel like we needed to change that at some point.
Compass!
Hey.
Robo.
Are those the two chests?
That's the two chests.
Damn.
I did not
Well,
read that as.
shit.
Didn't read that as Robo Flesh Lips. I read that as Robo Fish Lips.
Yeah, I mean, they could be both. You don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Who here watched Metabots?
Yeah! Yeah!
I only played the Metabots GBA game.
I had
Thing, but
the Metabots GBA game, which was really good, by the way.
did you have
Both
Metabee
versions.
or the other one?
I had Metabee initially. I lost it and I got Kabuto.
Nice.
I also had like the little miniatures game. There was like a miniatures version of Metabots.
Oh, Dungeon Dice Monsters, but Metabots.
Yeah.
So,
bots.
when did you guys watch Metabots? When you were
As
like
a-
little kids or like older?
Little kid. I haven't gone and revisited in like.
Do you
years.
know if whatever station provided you with Metabots, do you know if they ever got to the end of it or near the end of it?
Fox? I think it had to be either Fox or Kids WB.
Foxbox or something, yeah.
Probably Foxbox.
So, here in Canada, we have it on YTV. And YTV was neat because YTV would do anime on Saturday mornings and also anime super late at night. But when I was a youngster and Metabots was still airing, I loved that shit. But
Fox
as was
Broadcasting.
the case with me in most animes and just shows and stuff that I liked to watch when I was a kid, I rarely ever got to watch more than like 3 or 4 episodes, but
Yeah,
that was enough, you know? And Metabots, I remember like a decent chunk of it, so I think I watched a decent bit. And a few years ago, back in like 2014, now that I think about it, I decided to go back and rewatch a bunch of the old shows that I really liked when I was a kid. So I went through all of Beyblade that I could find, like all the original cast of Beyblade. I went through all of Digimon. I watched a bit of something else I'm not remembering right now. And I also watched Metabots. And here's the thing about Metabots is that if I remember correctly, it is the standard like 52, 54 episodes that you'll get in like a young semi-shonen battle kids made to sell kids toys sort of cartoon show.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Metabots is actually really fucking fun, and like even watching it as a young adult, I was sitting there going, "This shit's too fucking funny." Like I was enjoying it a lot.
What do you specifically remember? Like, what were some of your favorite moments, like, revisiting it?
I wouldn't be able to tell you them because where I'm going with this story is how the entire experience was completely overshadowed by what they did in the penultimate and final episodes. Literally to the point where I sat there and went, hold on, have I been making this all up? Am I watching the same show? Why is this happening? Does anybody in chat have an idea of what I might be talking about?
So what happened?
It is like the ending of Metabots, right?
Yes. It's like the end. Because there's the first Metabot season, and then there's a second season where they get like another young boy who joins their squad, and he basically goes through all the same things as what the main character had done. But the same plot lines and stuff are still being like dealt with, and the same characters are finally getting like their big moments and stuff, and they're figuring out all of the deep, dark secrets behind Metabee's creator, and where he went, and why he made him, and why his metal. I don't know what the fuck the
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is a metal.
Metal. Well, why his metal was thrown into the water. Yada yada. Let me see. I'm guessing genocide? Oh, well, that was only in the Japanese version.
As it is.
As you do.
More treasure charts.
You can't touch on genocide in the United States.
Can't be worse than Beyblade? Almost. So, the plot of Metabot is that they live in a version of the world where everybody has like these little like 2.5 feet to like 3 feet tall robots that they can customize, and like they come with different shells and all of that, but they all have these special metals that you poke inside. It's like their bit beast from Beyblade, and that has their personality. And the main character, Iki, is a spry young like junior high boy who's always wanted a Metabot so that he can participate in tournaments and stuff, but he just can't find the money for it. He doesn't know how to get one. But eventually what happens is the guy who works at the Metabot store like near his house, this like teenage guy's like, here, I'll let you have this piece of crap Metabot shell if you do this task for me that I don't remember. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he just so happens to find this metal in the side of a river, and this metal belongs to Metabee, who is this hot-headed, doesn't take bullshit, like, feisty Metabot who has like a crazy fighting power, but they just don't get along. And so he pops it into the shitty robot that he got, and it's about them running around being like youngsters trying to win meta battles while also like finding out the deep dark secret behind why Metabee is the way he is and why he can't remember his past.
Why he Metabee.
Why he Metabee! And there's like, he's got like all of his cast of friends and stuff, and there's like a girl from a fancy school that he's got a crush on, and she's got like this rival boy who's like, no, I'm way better than you, she's gonna be my girlfriend, how dare you. And there's this guy who's like a phantom thief trying to go around stealing the Metabot medals, but there's also like a group of, what do you call them? They're called the Rubber Robo Gang, because it's a bunch of adults.
Oh, these fucking guys.
Go around wearing rubber suits, and they're stealing Metabots too, and like trying to get their parts, and all
They also
of that.
have like really big lips for some reason.
Yeah, well, one guy is drawn with the way that you'll often see a lot of like Japanese cartoons and anime draw characters with like thicker lips, like the Ultimate Muscle sort of look, which isn't great.
Oh, sure.
It's one of those old style animes anyway. The art style for Metabots is really fun, and like because it's got such a simplistic but like fun art style, it's just like a treat to watch. And so, you know, the plot is happening, and a lot of it is just very slapstick silly, not taking anything seriously. But then stuff starts to get serious when this other robot, who's like a silver version of Metabee, shows up.
I think you're thinking of Kabuto.
Yeah, Kabuto,
Right.
but I don't know if that was what his name was in English. I don't remember. But he's like this like lone samurai kind of dude, and he's got like all of these memories or some shit that he's trying to get back, and he's trying to figure out why his master abandoned him. And there's like a talking parrot, and it's a robot or some shit.
Rakusho.
Huh?
They say. Chat says
it's,
Rakusho.
Rokusho, yeah, Rokusho.
Oh,
That's
was it Rokusho or was it Kuwagata?
That's Rokusho. So he's there, and he starts introducing the main plot, being that like him and Metabee had like the same creator, and then something happened to this man that he like disappeared, and they're trying to understand what it is. And I will be honest, I cannot remember what it is, but that's not what's important, because I'm gonna take you to a random one-off episode that you would think had absolutely nothing to do with anything. One of the main characters, like, friend rival girls who's in their school, who's like a rough and tough, like, beat you up bully girl, she ends up getting a crush on either one of the guys in their class or like his older brother. But like this kid who's on the soccer team and everyone loves him and they're all fawning over him and she gets a crush on him. And so the whole episode is like this slapstick slice of life. Oh man, we gotta get Samantha to go out with that guy. She's finally starting to be nice to us now. And it's just a silly episode. It's kids being kids. And then, cut to the final episode, or like the final conflict of Metabots, where at some point they all board onto a giant mecha Metabee and pilot it Voltron style in the different limbs and start like destroying the city to protect the city or some shit. And I think they're fighting against like another giant robot Metabot or some shit, and it's like, it's connected to the scientist man and the Rubber Robo gang and all of that, and it's like, oh, this is so intense. And then in like the final fucking part, you see the kid that Samantha had a crush on, her older brother like jumps down on top of the roof of the building that they're all standing on. And they're like, I don't remember his name, let's say Kevin. We're like, whoa, it's Kevin! What's he doing here?
Oh, I guess he was here to save us. He's been helping out too. Whoa! What's happening?
A UFO starts coming over, and a beam of light begins to tractor him up. And as he's floating up, he reaches out and grabs the hand of the old man scientist. And Kevin turns into an alien, and they're like,
oh, I guess he was an alien the whole time. Wow!
And they don't explain it.
Holy crap!
That's beautiful.
And this happens after like the episode before it. There's like this really like, whoa, sad dream sequence where Metabee and the main kid Iki were in like this dreamscape where they're accessing Metabee's memories, and he's dreaming of like this like beautiful idyllic robot alien world or some shit where the robots are like, they live at peace and there are no humans, and like he's a different person here, a happier person. And you're like, oh shit, are they gonna like elaborate on this? Is this the source of Metabots? And they don't. But then the next episode that alien shit happens, they explain none of it, and then the show ends. And I was like, what the fuck do they want me to do with the rest of my week? How am I supposed to be normal anymore?
What did you want me to do for the rest of my life? I'm a different person now. They never got to that. All I remember from Metabots is Metabee versus going up against Kabuto, or Kuwagawa, and just the screen fading to white. And I don't remember anything about it after that. I was the kind of kid who like I didn't get to see much. So the things I did see, I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is cool. I'm all about this shit, even though I knew nothing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Metabots and Cubics were the two shows where I was like that. I still don't know what the fuck Cubics was about. All I remember was that it had a robot named Cubics, and the one word of dialogue he got was that he could say friend occasionally. That's it.
So, talking about old cartoons, any takers for Ultimate Muscle?
Yeah.
My favorite part was probably the part where Kid Muscle wrestled a dinosaur, and the dinosaur used his ultimate ability to bite his own tail to perform a special wrestling move, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he's going crazy! This is his ultimate technique!" And he turned into a sneaker.
Good.
Yep,
the oil.
that's
What
Ultimate
is-
Muscle.
Was Kevin Mask's name in the Japanese Kevin Mask? Or do I have the localizations to thank for that?
I think you have the localizations to thank for that.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's Kevin Mask in the Japanese. Like, Ultimate Muscle was a show that we watched 50 episodes of. It's hysterical. Like, looking back and rewatching it, it's so funny. We got so many good lines out of it. There's a squid wrestler, and he just grabs Kid Muscle and starts droning the shit out of him. And like, they're like, For this special match on the beach, we have not only me, the judge, but we also have this lifeguard. And the lifeguard goes, I'm the lifeguard. And
Okay.
this octopus starts drowning this drowning Kid Muscle in the water, and he's like, oh god, and they're like, oh, are we going to witness a murder here in the ring? Hey lifeguard, you know what your job is, right? And it looks over to the lifeguard and he gets an evil look on his face and he goes, do I?
Okay, were you watching the
Yeah.
dub?
That's it.
Were you watching the dub or were you watching the sub?
The dub, you gotta watch the dub.
God. Okay, I was about to say.
In Metabots, one of the recurring characters was the referee, who is this funny little man with a mustache and tiny beady eyes who will literally show up anywhere they are in the show, no matter how ridiculous, and he will referee the match, and he will like slide in like how the WWE refs will just like come off of screen, and he
That's
will just show
great.
up and be like, I am the referee, I will be refereeing this match for you, everybody, ready, meta battle. It's just like
That's great.
the fucking voice direction for that show. And yes, no, the character is actually Kevin Masku in the Japanese.
Oh
That's
my
excellent.
god.
It's because he's a British character.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, there's the ref. Someone posted the ref.
Oh my god. I remember
And
this guy.
Every now and then he sports a different little outfit, but he always has his little bow tie.
I remember this man's voice coming crisp through my Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh, yeah.
Hyper condensed audio.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
They don't make them like they used to, man.
They really fucking don't, dude.
I've never really seen anything on Metabots. I just like always missed it.
It had a pretty boppin' English theme, not gonna
It
lie.
did.
I mean, all those
Go get your friends.
English dubbed animes were back in the day.
Not a Fire Demon says reminds me of G Gundam announcer, who is also the best character. G Gundam's actually pretty fucking good. It's like, it didn't age great in a lot of respects, but like, it's still a fun time. They, G Gundam's main gimmick is it was pitched to Tomino as a joke, and they decided to do it because it was funny. So like, there's a lot of bits in G Gundam where Domon puts the Burning Gundam in different like places, and they just keep upping the ante for ridiculous shit that could blow up with the Gundam's arrival. So like, they do shit like he's fighting the boxer Chippity Crockett, who is a surfer boxer football player hybrid from America, and he gets into a fight in New York City, and of course, Domon does his Rise Gundam's finger snap, and the fucking Statue of Liberty explodes, and he was hiding the gun inside of it. It's so funny.
I need you to get a picture of Chippity Chip.
Yeah.
Genmu is going to provide you guys with something excellent in chat. Are links allowed in that chat? They should be.
That should be.
Woo-wee. I had no idea that.
Crockett, I'm gonna be honest, he's pretty aesthetic.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Alien
Oh my
conspiracy
god.
theory.
Oh,
It's just
definitely.
Galef.
Yeah, it is. He's got a look.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
The-
unironically, he's. Hold on, really quick. Look at his Gundam. It has pecs.
Oh!
Oh my.
You know what?
Gorilla
You know what?
chest.
You know what it is about that design that gets me? It's the fucking coat on shoulders look. I'm a massive sucker for that design, which is why when Xenos gets it in 14, I'm like, you piece of shit. I want that. It's
Do you
not
think
fair
he'll
that
give
you
up
can
his
have that.
giant
Find what
donk
I'm
for
looking
it, though?
for.
No.
He
I
better
don't think
still
he
have a
can.
dump truck ass.
They'll probably add it to the market, the Mog station.
Nah, it's the dump
They'll
truck.
add his dump truck ass to the Mog station.
Oh, I'd buy the shit out of that.
Prisma Dolphin asks, oh, so that's what inspired Jackson's pilot in Galactic Cosmic? Yeah, in Galactic Cosmic, I didn't know how many times he'd call his robot, but I had prepped 5 famous world landmark pogs that would explode whenever he would do it. So I had like Lincoln Memorial. I think I had All I remember is the Lincoln Memorial because that one fucked me up the worst because I found a 3D asset for it and I'm like, this is just in the game. It's robots coming out of this.
Wait, I'm sorry. What came out of the Lincoln Memorial?
So we played a mech game that I made called Galacticosmic a ways back, and I did all like the art for it. I did all these like little pixel things, and the only time I broke my rule was with free use assets like images of various world landmarks that Jackson's robot could explode out of. There's the new anime, Zoid's Wild. We watched the first episode of Zoid's Wild. Christian's in it. As himself.
I remember that icon.
Yeah.
Is the arrow as good as the bomb against this?
You're actually supposed to use the boomerang, because you can hit multiple eyes at once.
That makes sense.
But we don't have the boomerang, and for all I know, this thing is guarding the boomerang, so...
Yep, exactly.
Oh man, I love Blooper from Super Mario Sunshine.
God, you fucked the Blooper up. I felt so bad. And
I love
Do it
Blooper.
like 5 or 6 times throughout the game.
You rip off Blooper's arms.
And then
And just-
shoot it into the bay. And when it decides, alright, I don't want to deal with you anymore, I'm packing up and going home, you find it, and you do it again.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey!
Will, what shows do you remember growing up with as a kid?
Let's see here. I didn't watch it a lot, but I remember Max Steel.
Max.
I don't remember Max.
It was a 3D generated show.
Oh, like reboot.
Yeah. Let's see here. Like,
Did you Street
Oh.
Shark?
which one?
Did you Street Shark?
I didn't Street Shark, but I did like Time Squad.
I don't know Time Squad. What channels were these on?
This is Cartoon Network.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said it was Max Steel?
Max
Oh
Steel.
no, that show was
Sounds-
fucking garbage, dude.
It sucked.
I hated it. That came on French
Oh.
Canadian TV, so I had to watch it in French. It was fucking garbo.
Oh, this show.
Yeah, it was big stinky.
This was on Cartoon Network for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Big stink.
There also used to be an Armored Core show.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I only saw one episode and I was pissed because I never saw it again.
Oh.
Because the gimmick for the Armored Core show was 3D animated and like it was fine for my child brain at the time, but like it was 2 teams of Armored Core users showing off their models and why they're the best to get funding for the military or some shit. So like every week is a challenge to prove that their bots are the best, and they're like having to sink millions of dollars and actually have to worry about what they're gonna do each week. And the week that I caught was, all right, we need to be ready for deep sea rescues in case one of our submarines gets hit. You guys will be battling to the bottom of the ocean to procure a secret object. And they're like, yeah, let's do it. And like one dude has a minigun rocket launcher on his shoulder, which was like millions of dollars to fire over time and whatnot. And they're duking it underwater. They got to worry about pressure and shit like that. And out of nowhere, a giant eel shows up that they can't see because it's too dark, just fucking them up. I'm like, this is awesome! And I never saw it again. Never saw it again.
I can't believe they actually got an Armored Core show greenlit.
Yeah. And I
Here of
probably
all
have some of the
places.
details wrong, just because it was literally 20-some years ago.
Brain, yeah.
But like, fuck, dude, it was so cool.
God, that reminds me of another robot show. Oh God, I think it was IGPX.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird because I remember IGPX, which was just like racing robots, but like there was combat with it too. Like, take F-Zero, and just instead of racing in cars, you race in robots.
Yeah.
And that shit was like aesthetically cool. And then there was like another one that for some reason I remember being the same name on Cartoon Network that had like a strategy based mini game to it. I don't know. Like, it's like I can vividly remember that, but I cannot remember the name, and for the life of me, I cannot find it anywhere. I do remember that there was a, God, in terms of games.
Here, I only know IGPX from this minute-long GIF of, like, some of the most glorious a person fucking up another person's room animation I've ever seen. Like,
maybe.
Here, let me drop this.
No, not BattleTech. IGPI, Beast Wars. God, Transformers Armada. That was another one I grew up with.
Oh, what was that one
shit!
again?
I think I watched that. Hold on.
Oh, I mean, Beast Wars 2, man.
Oh, I remember Beast Wars.
Scully Rat Race!
God, bro, I used to love Beast Wars.
The Transformers cartoons for me as a kid were like a fever dream, because you'd be like, I would watch Armada and be like, this is really cool. And then I'd blink and like we would be on whatever came after Armada and then Beast Wars, and it's like, oh, what's going on? All right, so here's what's happened in like the 5 years you've been gone, and it's like, what the fuck? When did all this happen? This is all canon? Yeah, no, it's super canon. What the fuck?
May I interrupt you for a moment, James?
This girl fucking everything up.
Yeah.
Anyone else see that?
What?
Look behind us.
Oh no!
Oh!
Hey,
Pictures taken seconds before disaster?
Yeah.
that'll be fine. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Bonk.
You have both found both heaven and hell.
Heaven or hell.
For as
Fight.
long as you stay here, you are safe, but you can never leave.
Change the wind so it doesn't blow into you. Oh god, you made it go right towards you.
God, if you could change the direction of the wind and blow the bomb back, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Out of curiosity, because we were talking about Beast Wars just a minute ago, did you guys ever play the Beast Wars fighting game on the N64?
You mean Beasties?
What?
Isn't it Beasties?
No, I don't.
I love the sound of Beasties.
No, like this was the legitimate like Beast Wars, like you could play Megatron and Optimus Prime free roam like 1v1 fighting game, and you could switch between their animal and human form, and it was fucking hype. It was hard and like a super rare game.
Ghost ship.
Oh, the ghost ship, nice.
The Power Rangers game like
fucking
that.
well
I
timed.
think it was Lightspeed Rescue.
Jello's power's back. I'm gonna bounce later, everybody.
Bye.
There you go.
Who was that?
That was Jay.
I think it was K. I don't know.
How
No,
dare
that's an
you.
agent.
That's right.
Okay, we gotta find out the moon phases now, and we can go find a ghost.
Do we need a he who shall be named in order to trend?
No, actually, we don't need it.
Oh.
We don't need
Oh, okay.
the green clad wonder.
The green clad one.
You dare not speak his name.
Transformers feels like it had a lot of cool games that I just completely missed out on because I didn't own either a PS2 or PS1. Were there any PS1 Transformers games?
Probably. Yep.
I never understood how the music in this game worked.
I'm trying to remember what the dancing man taught us.
You got your menu.
I do have my menu. That's for cowards. Look at that one. Okay. Where's the moon? Moon.
Take the moon.
You take the moon and you take the sun, and I've got this gun.
What the fuck is this show called? Hold on, what is it?
Chowder?
No, hold on.
Okay. Okay, nice.
This show. Hold on. I recognize this, but like not at all.
Throw it up.
No, they're talking about it in
Not
chat.
not the show, but like.
No, I don't remember this actually. This definitely wasn't like my generation.
I was trying to look through the chat, and I was like, yes, you take the moon, and you take the moon.
Take the moon.
Stormhawks. I was about to mention Stormhawks.
Stormhawks.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it was Canadian.
Yeah, it felt Canadian.
I'm pretty sure it was because that team of people have a few other shows that equally flopped. Stormhawks was like this sci-fi like future thing where people rode like sky surfboard motorcycle things.
It was motorcycles that could turn into like planes and shit.
Yeah. It was pretty rad, but the show had a very like unique and unappealing art style, if we're being honest, and it was like experimental 3D for its time. And it only aired for a few years, but it had some really fun and like neat ideas that kids would definitely be into.
It had an animation style that ran at like 25 frames a second. Had a good day.
Oh, I forgot this is what pose look like in this game.
Oh, oh, scary! I love it.
Yeah, there's
It's also a very
sandbags.
skiv design.
Oh no! There you go. You be possessed. Don't let him get
Ghost.
you.
Wakfu's another show I gotta end up watching. I've heard.
Oh, he confused me.
Oh,
Oh
Player
no!
Gripe
Jesus.
did a video on it. Oh,
He crunched your bones. Everything go wrong.
No!
Elephant.
No!
Yeah.
Mastodon!
In attack mode.
Guys, we're crossing our wires here.
That's all right. As long as we're having fun.
Yeah. I had no
Oh, do
idea
I need
Wakfu
him
was
to
a
fall
game.
through this light? That's annoying.
Ah,
Wow.
why flowers?
It's the only
It's
light
to
they're
like
allowed.
show that the light is there.
Fuck!
Fuck. I gotta watch Zoids.
Fuck!
Oh,
Not
that's
really
Alphas.
good.
That what the fuck? Is that a fucking? That's a Stallbox?
I think so.
Oh my god, scary
Those are fucking
boy.
sick.
Oh, he's doing the Breath of the Wild spin attack. Oh fuck!
It's a-
Don't let him get you. No, he's got.
it's a-
Yeah, he's got a backswing.
It's a small thing, but I really like the smoke/wind effects that they have in this game.
Oh yeah, no, the poofiness.
Yeah. There's a lot of noises going on right
There
now.
it is.
Yes.
I need to stop the bird that says fuck.
Quoted
Still
the
swearing
Raven.
At you. Quote the Raven. Always.
Fuck. It's just off screen.
Even hell, I can still hear his voice. Fuck! Fuck!
Bonk! Fuck!
You did it!
So now I gotta deal with this ghost that I have to lure into light. Come here, buddy.
Come here, dumbass.
You're dumbass.
No, I'm scared. Oh.
It's fine, it's just a spider. Oh, it's just a little spider.
How do I kill Poe?
You need to maybe walk into light?
I tried to
Oh,
walk
yes,
in.
stand
Oh,
under the
your
light while
eye.
you're possessed.
Oh, your eyes.
Oh!
Okay.
That's a good idea. That's probably it.
Do you like, are your controls inverted when you're possessed?
Yes. Oh. Or he just leaves. That's fine. Let him possess me and he will leave. Let him have his fun.
He just wanted to hang out for a second.
All right, listen. I'll let you go, but I just need to know how to make a
Whip
good ghost.
Yeah.
I will let you go, but just Let me have a body for a little bit, buddy.
You can have a little potty. That's a treat.
Whoa. Nani?
What? Okay.
Hey, kid, you okay? You blacked out for a few minutes there.
What pirate ships? Ghosts? That's crazy. Come
Did
on.
we finish the Goron
Let's
trading?
go back to sailing the sea.
I think we finished Goron trading, but I don't remember.
I think you did, yeah.
With
We
old
spent
man?
like an entire half of a stream doing it, didn't we?
True, we did.
For some reason, it didn't register to me that the Gorons were still alive in Windwaker.
I mean, it's fair, they can't swim, so...
They're kind of fucked.
They're just hanging out.
Do you think they would drown, or do you think they would just sink?
I think, for their own mercy, I think they drown.
Yeah, no. Nope, not that one.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I could do something else here. Alright, let's go see the Koroks. I'm running out of places I can look at.
Oh no.
I mean, it has to be beatable, so...
Yeah. Gotta be something you can do.
Gotta do something.
God, seeing Spider Riders in the comment section reminded me of the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh.
God, that was a fucking trip and a half.
I kind of want to go back and watch that. I actually really want to watch the 90s Batman.
Yeah.
Because I never really caught much of it, and I bet I'd really appreciate it now.
I think with Neko, I watched the first episode of that a few months back, and I forgot to keep going, but I'd definitely be down for that.
I heard the movie is really fucking good.
I need to go
agree.
back and watch Batman Beyond,
Nice.
which I've heard is very, very good.
Yes. God, yes.
Civ and I still got to finish The Boys, because that's been a good time.
I have been rewatching / going to watch season 2 of Umbrella Academy with Nico, and that's been a blast.
Oh,
It's
prepare for bullshit. That show's so fucking garbo through and through.
the first season was
Oh,
very
God.
bad.
It's
And I-
so, like, it's junk food is what it is.
Is it bad all the way throughout, or does it
Yes.
do that thing where it goes...
No,
we
that's
were
the
good
problem.
for a while, but now we're just gonna, for some reason, flip our shit?
That's the problem with that show. It's really, really well produced. As a visual thing to just watch and turn your brain off, yeah, it's fun to watch. There's cool fight scenes, there's very neat visual tricks, of course, because of who made it, like, the auditory half of it, like, all the audio work, excellent. Like, there's a lot of good shit there, but the skeleton for that show is so fucking wobbly and made of just, like, popsicle sticks, like, very, very pretentious popsicle sticks, that no matter how flashy and fun it is, I can't really enjoy it.
There is exactly one good character, and he has a bad time.
Oh, he has a bad time, and then they completely ruin him in season 2.
Oh, they ruined him in season 2? Great.
Yep.
Good. I'm so happy for him.
Who made it again?
Yeah, fucking Gerard Way.
I'm trying to think of a frame of reference.
My Chemical
For-
Romance, dude.
Oh, no.
Do you like incest, James?
No.
The funniest part is that they try and backtrack on that in season 2 by having everybody else go, ew, I can't believe you like her. And he's like, yeah, I'm dumb.
Glad you agree.
You've already read this line, Will, but do you want to make up new lines for him?
Yeah, I guess I could just make my.
Ah, Mr. Fairy!
You're back.
What should we do today? As you can see, the boys are busy playing Ring Around the Rosie, but they'll never catch each other. They don't know that yet, though. Wait. I smell something on you. I smell opportunity from my pocket. Ah, good shit! Give it over, buddy!
God, Will, you're too powerful.
What chart is it this time? Well? You like what you see?
No.
I'll say normally it's $400, but I'll cut you some slack. $3.98. Aren't I generous? Okay. And with my magical powers of a marker, right about there, yeah. Yep. You're welcome.
Christian laughing at you?
No, that's James.
Oh!
Well,
If you've hit the Denny's, you've gone too far.
yeah. Okay, so now that you've got that, you can fuck off, I guess. Okay. Also, don't look at my boys. Yeah, you know what you did. What the fuck?
Pulls out a camera.
Don't you dare.
You're stealing my boys' souls.
Stealing the souls of my boys!
Or it's like Speed Grapher and they explode.
God.
I will only let you take the picture.
I don't
If
like
I
how
could-
he undulates. Don't like that at all.
You don't like that I undulate from side to side instead of forward and back?
No,
I
you're
better
like
get
the
a
worst
copy.
kind of yoga instructor.
What? No! No! Oh my god. If anyone sees that picture, I'll melt! No, literally, I have a curse on me. Oh, fuck a duck! Maybe my one guardian will say, God damn it! Oh, God. Piss and vinegar. All right, fine. Get out of here. Christ.
Slam a door and you hear muffled talking.
I like to think he has a door frame with a door that's attached to nothing just so he can slam it.
Oh, that's how he gets to the other world.
Yeah, that's how Masquerade do.
Yep.
I'm always a big fan of, like, in the distance muffled.
Ah, Christ.
Yes.
Shit. Fuck.
Okay, there's supposed to be a big outfit around.
That hurt my ribs. I think I pulled something. Ow. Okay. We're good. We're fine.
What's your kitty doing? Anyway, let's see what his chart says. Oh. Okay, is that 5 island or 3 island? That's 5.
Hear me for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
5 eye reef. Okay. We go to our house. Yeah. I was so confident we would make progress, and then no.
I mean, we've made some.
we
Yeah,
we got a master sword.
We got the
You're
fucking
right.
master sword. It ain't upgraded, but it's still something.
True. We're just at the point where it's just like, man,
There's a
we
lot
gotta
of
we gotta
water.
we gotta scrape the couch cushions now, guys.
There's a lot of water.
A water of water.
Probably mentioned this before, but I do wonder what a Twilight Princess randomizer would look and play like.
I can give it a test and let you know. Maybe in the future we will do that. This is not where it is.
Whoop.
Oh. Oh, that's 2, not 5. Over there, okay.
Wild West Zelda. HK51 says we've had common fantasy Zelda. Windwaker pirate Zelda.
We've had, I think Spirit Tracks is train Zelda. Kind of.
Kinda. But I feel like there's a difference between train and the Wild West.
True.
But, like, Link with a gun.
Yeehaw. Link with a lasso. I think a lasso would be a great item.
Breath of the Wild West. God damn it.
That's what Breath of the Wild 2 is.
Mm-mm.
How you doing there, bud?
I was amazed by that failing to load texture.
The Master Gun. Well, that would just be the strongest version of Link, right? Because he's got a gun.
I mean, this is a kid that can survive being set on fire and stuff, though.
I mean, yeah, but like gun.
You know, like gun.
There's a difference between being set on fire and being shot.
Money.
Hey!
Okay. Where is this net box thing? Okay. Boop. 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 Okay, I think we need to, as boring as it is, farm like feathers and joy pendants again.
That's
because
fine.
there are more gifts we need to get. I don't remember where the good place to farm feathers is.
Oh, what did we get?
Money!
Yay.
You get another map deciphered, Carl. Oh yeah, those great fairy maps. You got one of those, huh?
That just tells you where they are, which we can get to them without it. So, it actually does not help us that much, sadly.
Beans. Okay.
Is there a Deku a Korok that needs these seeds? I forget.
I almost bonked on my head.
Oh no.
No?
Oh, Alan,
I
you're
forget
cute,
what these
buddy.
seeds are for.
Are you gonna stay in your fort? No! I made that fort for you!
I did it for you, Alucard!
I made it for you!
I made it by watching you, okay?
Yeah. Oh, snot, snot.
Oh, we need a firefly from here.
Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. You gotta be faster than that, buddy. You gotta sneak up on him and then you gotta go.
Siv's right.
Yeah.
Takes more than that to catch a bug. Shit. Are they really that hard to catch?
Oh, it's because they're not fireflies. It is this.
Those are just ambient lights. What?
Strange light emanates from
You
these
mean a
things.
fairy?
Help Swordsman!
There's no air.
Oh no.
Suffocated.
Pops like a balloon.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. What would you like today? Who? I don't know this man. We skipped his life. He is just a figment of my imagination. Boko Baba!
That's
I'm
him.
trying to make Boko Boba tea.
Hey, bada bing, bada bopa.
Bada boopy. Boko Baba.
Me bombaba.
Me, Bombaba?
More likely than you think. There you go, Siv.
Dingle dingle.
What? He? Who?
He dingle.
God, I was about to make the joke like you come back into this shop and it's just Tingle with one of those leaf masks over his face.
Oh, hello, swordsman.
Like he's trying very hard to convince you it's anyone but him.
Oh.
Oh, I love him.
It's ready. Here you go.
Blue potion! Just blue Gatorade.
Oh boy, my favorite!
It's Mountain Blue.
I will be waiting.
For you.
Goodbye. Go!
Bada boopy.
Bada boopy.
Tumbleweed.
Luigi.
Doink.
Doink.
Don't.
Hey, what does 7 days make? A week. A week.
Wink.
A week. A week. What's that thing Miku's shaking in that music video again? A leap.
A week.
A leap.
Master Sword was in a random chest.
You know where Master Swords usually are. I think it was buried in the ocean.
Fair.
I mean,
To be fair.
Ganon probably would have stood a better chance if he did that.
Yeah, I went on a Metabots rant. It was very important. It's been a while, and I needed to get it out. It's spring cleaning for me, you know.
I am genuinely surprised that someone other than me, like I can't believe I've gone this long in my life and have never heard anyone else talk or acknowledge Metabots. It is fucking surreal.
It's the shit, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
it was genuinely the coolest thing as a kid.
Do 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 do.
You got it, bud. You got that. Hell yeah.
Why did it show up as a link?
What?
Dot yeah.
Are you offensive?
I'm good.
So, fun fact for Aximech, maybe the reason you even suggested it. In Death Battle, I did voice Ganondorf.
I
That was
think
fun.
we did a bit on that one time where it's, hey buddy, how you doing? Is it Dracula? You lose again?
Yeah.
No, it's
Don't worry about it, man. The dynamite's bullshit. Doesn't. What kind of metric is that?
you got what 20? I mean, come on, 20,000 kilotons of TNT. I mean, come on.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Not even using joules. Watch, I bet those nerds operate on.
That's a website that monkeys go to. That's a website on the chimp internet.
The Chimpernet?
Oh man, that's good. Ah, fuck. It feels like a Chocolo
Oh,
would make.
Mr. Spartan, you're talking about Cyber Chase. That show was dookie too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like a
like
math
an
and
educational
science
show.
I think.
It was like right up there with Between the Lions.
Oh, I think it was a PBS show.
Yes.
It was.
Not
Yes,
Cyber
it was.
Chase?
Between the Lines, I thought was actually like okay for what it tried to do.
I think Between the Lines scared me because the puppets were just like, I couldn't get into that as a kid. Also, another show that scared me as a kid, mostly because I didn't understand what kind of fantastical world I was being like ushered into. Rupert?
Yes.
For
Yes.
some reason, Rupert was really like whimsical and like magical, but at the same time, I never felt comfortable when I was watching it. I literally always felt like I was in some Alice in Wonderland shit.
Rupert. I don't think I've ever seen that.
What the fuck? Rupert
it's
is
been
a British kids series. I believe it was a bunch of novels or children's books that were written. It's about a little white bear. I don't know if he's a polar
Is he
bear
a
or just a
bear?
white bear.
I thought he was some kind
Yeah, he's
of
a bear.
pig.
He was what?
I thought he was some kind of pigoo.
No, Rupert was a bear, I believe.
Huh.
But he had a little yellow scarf and a red sweater, and he was a nice little British lad who went about doing things along the nice countryside.
This feels like it operates in the same hemisphere as Paddington Bear.
Similar.
Roughly.
It's just that I only care about one thing, marmalade kind of like territory of like just warm fuzzies.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a recent Paddington Bear movie or something?
Yeah, there were two.
Was there?
I wouldn't call it recent. Like, here, let me.
I mean,
let
I
me-
never watched Paddington. I didn't grow up really with Paddington Bear.
My dad loves that show.
Paddington, the first one was 2014, 7 years
Wow,
ago.
that feel like.
God.
Whew.
My
We're getting old.
God, I
We
hate
are.
It sucks.
It's fine. It's
It is
whatever.
what it is.
It's like okay, so my brain. It's funny. Like the reason I want to finish Evan Ward is because I'm getting old. I want to make different games, but I don't want to start a new one with that one still.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the situation of I start the new game, I start to like it more, so I don't go back because that sucks.
Yep.
So you go on a year hiatus.
Yeah. So I wanna wrap up Evan Ward. Still do the what the fuck is it called? Dossier mission. Yeah. Dossier missions and whatnot. Because I've got a couple ideas that I really want to do.
Oh, you just got out.
Would that move the plot of EB forward, or would that just kind of be like, hey, this is its own little side story kind of thing?
The dossier missions are basically just more like progressing some parts of the plot, but like more just like here's a side story of just cool shit that's going on in the world that we never got a chance to do. One adventure I wanted to do was actually not Evan Ward related, but I wanted to do an adventure at Redemption, the prison. And it would be where the players would be the keepers trying to prevent a mass breakout.
That would be really
I don't want to be a cop.
I don't
Yeah.
want to be a cop. There's a difference between a cop and a prison ward. That being said, fuck both.
Yeah. I also wanted to do...
I don't
think-
want to be a fucking keeper again. I can't do it.
if I could get it done in a quick fashion and I had icons and whatnot and I had people that were interested, I might also try to run a Simsalabim one-shot. It's
that would be
literally one
fun.
session. And the gimmick is the players are the four chains of Soka Hatir, who is this like very flamboyant emperor who's been the emperor for like 80 years or so. And the four chains have been tasked with, they need to make a huge party for Soka Hatir within the time limit. And so it's them running around town, like getting food, entertainment, stopping criminals so they don't fuck up the party and shit like that. I think that'd just be a fun, just kind of throwaway session. Plus, it's more Simsalabim, and I love Simsalabim. To the point where I'm like, I really should have the main plot over there somewhere. God damn it.
What are some other like settings that you'd be looking at, interested in doing? Like let's on the off chance you do finish, like.
Yeah, I am gonna finish Evan Moore. Like, I refuse not to. We're this far, it would be ridiculous to just be like, nah.
Just God, how many years are you in?
We're at 5. We're at 5. We've been, yeah, it's been a while. And I want to say there's like, depending on how things go, maybe 4 more adventures. That don't even quote me on that, because like shit could change. Because the Keeper arc wasn't even supposed to be an arc, but I did it because I was like, this sounds fun. Hello,
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Stream's still going.
Yeah.
It is.
But is someone... Did we lose someone at some point? Is this...
Yeah, Jay went to hang out with Jello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jello got his power back. That's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's not freezing to death.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to say, it was pretty funny for me to be like, yeah, you know what, I've talked to Marissa, I think I've reaffirmed my plans. Yeah, I'm gonna move to Texas, and then like 2 days later, Texas is ice-locked beneath 50 feet of frigid air, and everyone is dead.
That happens.
People die.
When it's snowing,
and I'm gonna
when
fall.
it's snowing in Louisiana, you know shit's fucked.
Yeah.
We got about 6 to 8 inches in Seattle, which is
Surprisingly,
pretty uncharacteristic.
Like, how often do you get snow up there?
I just
like,
cough
at
and give
all?
myself hiccups.
Oh,
no.
We get consequential snowfall, I would say, once every 2 or 3 years.
Mhm.
And we didn't really get any last year. We might have gotten literally none. In 2019, we got a decent amount. We had like 1 substantial snowfall that definitely was fewer inches than this, but it also stayed colder longer, and so...
That's not the button I meant to hit.
Oh.
It's okay. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, the one in 2019 was less inches of snow, but it froze like a bitch and made sidewalks and streets unwalkable for like a solid week, which I don't think is going to happen this time because the temperatures are back in the low 40s, so it should be melting. It's getting rained on, like it's going to turn into slush rather than ice, I think. Not that it matters, since I'm not going to the office and haven't been for coming up on a solid year now.
Yeah, you too, huh?
Wish I could say the same.
Oh, yeah. How bad are you guys getting it in Minnesota?
We're actually getting no snow.
Oh.
It's just been cold.
We
Like,
live in?
it's just cold as shit. Like, we hit negative 25 today.
Oh yeah, if it gets that cold, it just doesn't snow anymore. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we sometimes still get the big snow. So Minnesota weather is one of 2 things. Either we get an assload of snow, or we're stupid cold. It's one or the other.
So it's never stupid cold and snowing.
If God really hates us that year, yeah. But a vast majority of the time, he is somewhat merciful. But maybe this time he's like, you already got a pandemic. I ain't gotta snow you in 2. Gotta make sure you can still go to work for that fun little virus. And I'm like, cool, God.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Very unique take on God.
There's the you ain't getting the poorly gates, you're getting the poorly door.
It's only unique because it's honest.
You're getting the rusty fence.
You getting a rusty fence. Hey, you see my little J-boy?
Spider-Man.
You see my little J-boy? Did you know that he is me?
I guess you are my little J-champ. Get down there.
God champ.
I guess you are my little God.
Get here.
God. Oh, fuck.
Get here, champ. I got a crown of thorns with your name on it.
I'm really happy that, as obnoxious as Christian marketing can be, it never reached the point of be a
Memes.
God champ. Yeah.
God damn.
No.
I definitely had a solid 1.5 seconds there where when you said as obnoxious as Christian marketing can be, I thought you meant the marketing of Christian
of our
Civet
friends.
of our on his projects. I was like, whoa, that came out of nowhere.
No.
You seen the shit Christian posts on his Patreon? I'd rather someone call me a god champ.
No, not the good Christian, the other one.
The Jack Chick marketing.
Hey.
This is one of the only dungeons in this game. It's not accurate to say I know it, but it's one of the only ones I've seen because I didn't watch a ton further than this dungeon in the Game Grumps playthrough, and I've never played this game myself.
It's okay, you've missed only one dungeon so far, and it's the dungeon you've probably seen. Because it's the
We
first one.
oh yeah, we nabbed the Master Sword out of a chest.
Oh, is that just the automatic second sword that you get?
Yes.
Out of how many?
4.
3, 4. There's a 4th form to the Master Sword.
Yeah, you get a charge for each of the later 2 temples.
Okay.
Yeah, we got work to do.
But yeah, other settings you'd be interested in TTRPing, Will.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously I want to do Miss Eternal, because that's just a town full of ghosts. Like, that's just the gimmick, and now that there's, like, main plot relevance to it, that's fun, too.
Is it, like, modern setting, or...?
Oh, you mean the game I want to run next?
Like, yeah, I'm talking more like other
Oh.
settings.
Yeah,
that you would
so
be interested in running.
The next setting that I want to do after Ebon Ward is I want to do. It's probably gonna have to be the Windrose system. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do game design, which is not ideal, but I gotta do it. But I really like the Kingdom Death setting, but I want to tone it down a little bit. And have it more focused on like community and things like that. So the basic gimmick Kingdom Hurt is I want to do a setting where there's no sun, there hasn't been a sun for like X number of years, and so like you have to rely on fire and whatnot to remain warm and things like that. So large communities are just called hearths and whatnot. And because the world is pretty much uncharted, you're going to need people called travelers to go from place to place and bring things and whatnot. And like cartographers are actually taboo amongst the travelers because that's their business. So you can't just have them showing how to get from point A to point B. And every hearth, which are the towns, is completely different in how they operate and what their beliefs are, social standing, how they even handle like dealing with travelers. Maybe they like them, maybe they don't. And those are the hearths that you see on top of the surface because there's no sun. It's a frozen wasteland. It's just everywhere all of the time. It's bad. But beneath the earth, it's starting to get really, really hot. So the civilians and citizens that were underneath the earth are starting to rise. And instead of what you might expect where top side and bottom side races find each other and fight, they instead go, shit's fucked, right? Shit's fucked, right? Want to work together? Yes, please. And there's no racism in this setting. They're just like, we gotta survive, and they all get along. Because
was that like a big thing in Kingdom Death?
No, it's just a problem in Ebon Ward that kind of happened with my plot. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't mean for that to happen, and I don't want to do it again.
I mean, yeah. It's like, it's almost hard to have situations like that and not have either explicit racism or racism parallels just because of how heavily ingrained into the baser elements of human nature is the fear and loathing of the other.
Yeah. So I think what it'll be instead is like there will be a fear at first because like, man, we just don't know what these people are because like it's also just completely different races. So on the top side, I'm actually going to have humans, which are spelled Hueman. They're the more magic users, and they have magic tattoos that glow based on whatever magic they're attuned to. So if they're more attuned to wind magic, they might have green markings. If they're more attuned to fire magic, they might have orange markings and things like that. So it's also just fun because they just glow in the dark. The spelling like the Phantasy Star humans, yes. The other thing I want to do in this setting is I'm going to be cheeky as fuck with everything. So there's going to be a traveler known as Jesus Christ. That way, if anyone says Jesus Christ in session, it's not taboo or weird or out of character. There was a guy named Jesus Christ.
I love that. It's really silly.
That's like a comic book explanation. I love it. It's like Crisis on Infinite Jesuses. Like every universe, every multiverse has a Jesus Christ. He's not always the same guy, but people universally enjoy using his name as an expression of like alarm, surprise, just whatever strong emotion they're feeling at the time.
And that's why the humans are called humans. Just so there's an excuse to just call them humans. I'm gonna have big yak people. Just be so yaks. And that way, if I want to get NPC icons, they always have hair covering their eyes, so they just look like randos. I'm gonna have little sheep people that are basically the gnomes, but instead they're very, very small, round, and just curly hair with little horns.
I'm thinking Dom from Animal Crossing.
So that's the race.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they're very much like Dom and the little shopkeeper from Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah,
that's the energy I want for them. And underground, I'm gonna have the race called the Fractured, which are these clay people, and they start off pristine, like not a crack in their body, but the more they act and move and talk and do anything, they start to crack more and more to give them a unique appearance. And if they don't like the cracks, they'll actually put molten metal in them to give them kind of like that bowl where they fix it with
kintsugi.
Yeah, exactly, like that. So there might be a Fractured who has this like very pale kind of marble-like skin with all these cracks, but then to fill them in, they use silver or gold, and it makes them very like prestigious. And we're gonna have magic be done in a very unique way where it's connected to entities in the world that you need to make pacts with. So witches are going to be a thing where they are not magic in the normal sense. They are individuals that are so attuned with it that they're actually viewing the world from a different perspective. Reality has changed to be what they want. So there might be a time where you go into a cave and just see like a small light. And you're like, that's fucking weird. What is that? So you go deeper into the cave and you start to smell cinnamon and baked goods. And you go inside and you just see this random lady sitting down at a rock table and with all these different like shaped rocks and bottles of like ink, nails, things like that. And she greets you and you can still smell it, but like none of it looks how it should. And if you permit her, she will let you see her reality, which is a bakery. And the nails are instead like chocolate chips, and the rocks are actually like flour and whatnot. And if you
change what they are in like the quote unquote real world, or
yes, so long as you perceive it that way.
Huh.
So like you're actually eating nails and shit, but because you're in that reality, it's fine. Nothing's wrong. So witches are scary because they could just suddenly change how your perspective is on a dime. But if you make a pact with this bakery witch, you'll get some powers and things, and they might be more associated with baked goods. So one of the things that'll happen is that because you have this, what the fuck?
Whoa! Look at all that money. It's a fucking Rainbow Road rupee
statue.
But so like if you make this a pact with this witch, and say it's the bakery one, you'll get unique abilities based on the witch you meet. And I plan on having like dozens upon dozens of witches so that the players, if they want to make pacts, they can. And if you make a pact with this one, it might be a deal of like, hey, I can talk to you whenever, but it needs to be a freshly baked good. So what that player will do is like, I really got to talk to this witch. We ran into this monster outside. I don't know how to fight it anymore, but we're at a hearth, so I can go to a bakery. And they like ask for a fresh loaf. And if they put the loaf next to their head, it's basically a phone and they can talk to the witch. And it's just like weird shit like that because the witch is fucking up reality entirely. And the more you use magic in attune with this witch, you'll start to perceive things differently as you become what is called a warlock, because you made a pact with a witch. And your reality could become something totally different. So there might be a point where if you've been using it too much, you might suddenly realize that cold is actually hot to you. So the safest way for you to travel out into the wasteland is to have, like, don't have a jacket and things like that. Or, like, metal might have a different feeling to you, so it might be cotton to you. So if someone tries to stab you, instead it just folds in on itself. But if they try to stab themselves with the same knife, yeah, it cuts them.
That's... You got that, like, two-edged sword to it kind of deal.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that their other scary thing is Christian actually had a great idea for one, was a witch that perceives like fortune, like money. So there's this one town that
okay,
great. So like there's this one witch who like can perceive valuable metals. So this one town has become dedicated to it. All of their buildings are made of like platinum and shit, like durable and valuable metals, but they have so much of it, it doesn't even matter. And then one day, this witch just goes, "Mine's run dry." And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean it's run dry?" "There's nothing left here." And then suddenly everything reverts back to the stones and materials they were made of, which means everyone else that traded with them get that new metal or that material as well. So it's just like the entire economy collapses in an instant because this guy suddenly perceives. Yeah.
I don't have the big spin, sadly. You need the boomerang.
Time under those rule sets, like time witches under those rule sets, would be fucking.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked.
Very.
I also want to do what is known as the river witch that you never see. They are always under the ice. But for them, you're under the ice in the water. But they can suddenly decide that that's your reality if they don't like you, and you're just constantly drowning unless you're underwater.
That's cool.
But they're just a chill guy that is like, "Hey man, what's going on?" But it's fun because like as you walk on the river, they're basically your shadow underneath it, just talking with you.
Oh shit.
I like that a lot.
They're really fucking cool visual
Yeah.
too.
You ever think you're in the money and then your wish just says, "Mine's haunted"? What? Mine's haunted.
Yeah, honestly.
All of your gold jewelry is now ghost jewelry.
And
Jewelry. Jewelry. Oh my god, that's infinitely better.
That's write that down. That's fun.
That's if we don't go to Sweetstone and encounter someone selling ghoulery, I will be very surprised.
Let me open up my notes.
Also, Will, I don't know how much you watch chat, so I feel like you should have your attention called to this in case you don't. Shayan Art said, and this is why I love Will's storytelling. Hey Will, please write a book.
Thank you very much. I'm really bad at writing. I've sat down and tried to write multiple times. But like it takes too long. And I prefer to just do like the improv. And that's what this game would be too, is like I'm not drawing a map. I am not naming any of the monsters. Instead, I'm going to do random encounter tables for literally everything. And I want the players, if one of them wants to be a cartographer, to draw the map as we play. And I also want it to be that if they find a monster, they study it and learn about it. And when they go to the next town, be like, "Hey, we ran into this big, nasty spider thing that hangs out by frozen lakes. Be careful. We're calling it a skitter." "Oh, okay, cool." And then like months down the road in your travels, I'll just suddenly go, "Hey, you overhear this conversation with these guys talking about how they ran into this big spider thing that they heard was called a skitter. And wherever they learn these details, it saved their lives. Congratulations, here's 100 experience because your hard work and actually sharing your knowledge saved other travelers' lives. You're going to be rewarded for that. That's really cool. But that also means there's still more travelers on the market who could steal jobs from you. And yeah, I really want to just... It's going to be very improv heavy. I'm going to avoid making maps because I want to just like play this non-stop. And if I were to try and build maps for everything, so much of it would be wasted. So much of it. Because I want to have a fun situation where I'm like, even I don't know what's in this area. We're going to find out together. And we might roll something and be like, cool, you just find a big tower. It's pitch black. No one's seen this thing because there's no light on it, and you wouldn't just spot it in the distance. You want to go in? I guess so. I guess we'll figure out what the fuck's in here. And yeah. And I want things to be dangerous too. I want there to be the real risk of like, yeah, people could die. So if your character's like, I don't want to do this anymore, that's fine. They don't got to be a traveler no more. They can stop.
Kind of keeps it fresh for both you and the players too, which is,
Yeah.
I feel like, keep in mind limited experience, but I feel like that's kind of rare. Like, do you usually have like an idea of what your players are going into? I mean, I'm sure that there is some level of like...
Yeah, right now, with Eben Ward, I have... well, okay, I don't know every single beat. Like, I don't know the order in which they're going to do things, and they still surprise me, which is great. But there's very much like, I need to have things planned out pretty heavily, because I need maps, I need visuals. Because Eben Ward can't just suddenly not have that. I could run Eben Ward way faster if I only needed to worry about, like, combat maps and things like that. And that's why with this game, which I plan on calling, I haven't decided, depending on the tone, calling it Never Morning, because it's Never Morning, or Well Met Traveler, which is just very friendly, and that's just kind of like the pleasant greeting that travelers get when they get to towns.
Mm-hmm. I really like Never Morning for the pun and the various layered meanings. Yeah. The only downside to it is if it's too on brand after Eben Ward.
No, because like I plan on like it's definitely going to be still a dark and gritty setting, but because Eben Ward's thing was perspective. That was the big like, hey, you don't know everything until you've seen from someone else's point of view. I want Never Morning to be found family. It's okay to go out and just figure out who you are and whatnot. And that's like a big reason that a lot of people are travelers, is they're like, I don't like where I am right now. It is worth going out into the darkness and the cold to try and find something better. It's all about like working together to get there. I also want it to be that like inns aren't a thing. Why would there be? Why would you ever have inns? It's not profitable. So instead, when you go to a town, you need to be like, okay, who can we stay at tonight? Well, we found this really cool old dagger. I bet if we go to the blacksmith and trade it for a couple of nights rest and food, we can do that. And that's like a different way to gain housing, is to go to someone who is of a business that might line up with what you found in your travels to obtain rest.
Barter system, basically.
Exactly.
Why are you crying?
And there's every town is a surface level, which is the hearth, and then a below surface level, which is more cavern and actually warm, because for whatever reason, when the sun disappeared, it also was a weird situation where the underground was getting warmer and warmer, forcing people up. So there's also going to be a lot of steampunk, where they rely on one another because they have so much ice up top, they can bring it back down to develop steam weapons and artillery and things like that. So, and I want my players to be able to kind of do whatever the hell they want when it comes to... Would it be
more of that like fantasy setting, or would it be like...
I want to lean away from magic, especially because like I don't want teleportations obviously off the table. Like that's just not a thing at all.
But defeats the purpose.
Oh, fuck me then, I guess.
Enjoy it now. Magic is going to be more subdued, unless you're like a full-on witch, which is why if you're a witch hunter, you're a big fucking deal. So magic in that case would be like, you can modify the wind mildly. So if you're an archer, your accuracy is fucking crazy because you can just modify the wind. What the hell is that?
What the goddamn shit is happening?
I swear I only had a few edibles this morning. What the fuck are you got, kid? Here. Jeez.
Is that a god? Did you cage a god?
Don't all humans?
Here, I ripped the heart out.
Here, I heard we were doing a blasphemy stream this week.
It's
Part
blasphemy from the past for me.
Ha.
Rap lyrics.
Damn. Between that and ghoulery, you're really on fire tonight, James.
Well, I mean, if the church has any say in it, I will be.
Yeah.
Right. I was adding that to my sweet
Laugh
Stone
track.
notes. Ghoulery. Hold on.
Thank you. I'll be here for however long it takes to kindle a flame.
I'll be here forever. Thank you.
I'll be here for however long it takes to kindle the flame of desire in your heart, James.
Do I have all the charts I have?
Valentine's Day was yesterday, Aaron.
Fuck.
You're a little late, Aram.
I guess my love is invalid and I'll just slink
No,
off to
it's
die
okay.
alone.
Love is an eternal flame. Sometimes you just need to chuck a
No.
log at it.
There's only one day a year on which it's allowed.
No, well, I mean, 2 if you don't count Christmas. 3 if you don't count St. Patrick's Day.
I think we gotta do the auction and get us whatever.
There's
The
more
treasure
stuff
charts
in the
there
auction?
are. There were treasure charts and stuff that we skipped, hoping we didn't get treasure charts.
Oh.
Can we, like, go get those at any time, or are they gone for goods?
No, we gotta win them. We can win them and then
Sudden shiver, I might get me a bath after this. I don't really
Oh,
need
yeah,
one. I
no.
wanna chill
That
out.
like, no matter how old you get, or how bad you feel about how old you're getting, remember this. As long as you can respond no to the answer of, am I ever going to be interested in golf? You're fine.
Yeah.
I don't understand why someone would play normal golf where you have to walk a billion miles when you can play mini golf and get all the funnest parts of golf
Yeah,
with way
it's
less
just
effort.
Stop climbing, you
such a
fucking wall.
massive waste of land and time and money.
Yeah. Do mini golf. It's so much more fun.
It's a literal rich person sport.
Is this happening?
Is this happening right now?
Oh, I see.
Seeing this?
Fucking frog.
You're seeing this shit, Hanukkah?
Go behave. Be good.
You yelling at
What's
that
chance
boy
of that?
again?
A golf witch.
He was climbing the goddamn wall curtain in my booth.
See, you say golf witch. I hear gulf witch, like a witch of the Gulf.
Ooh.
Thinking brackish water,
Ooh.
alligators. Oh,
Southern witch.
conjure familiar alligators. Fuck yeah.
That's funny because when you say Gulf, I don't think of like the Gulf of Florida, so you know, swampy. I think of the Gulf War and therefore like the desert.
Alligators in the desert.
As in the of Mexico.
Reminds me, we have a Cajun story that's basically Santa Claus, but instead of reindeer, he just has like
Manatees.
No, he has gators pulling his pirogue. I forgot the name of it. Cajun Santa Claus.
Isn't that just the king cake baby?
God, king cake
Papa- no,
babies.
it's not Papa
You need to
Noel.
understand how foreign and ridiculous that sounds to anybody who doesn't know what that is. When I was introduced to the concept of king cake babies, when I
What
was
on
like
earth are you
15,
talking? What is a Kincaid
So
baby?
here's the
cake.
deal. King cake. No, it's not. It's contrary to what Aram is saying, which is like Thomas Kincaid had a baby, and
Yeah, no, that's what I was hearing.
so king cake is basically like this. It's like a cinnamon cake. It's like a roll. Imagine a sweet roll, but it's like you cover it in sugar
Like
and
icing
and stuff like that. And inside of each of these king cakes is like a baby, and it's supposed to be
like
symbolic
big-
of like
small
the baby
enough-
Jesus.
Yeah, small enough that you could fit it inside of just like a standard egg.
Yeah.
Just a little plastic human baby painted
I
all one
hate
color.
this bird chirping sound effect.
Yeah, it's bad.
And if you get the piece of cake that has the baby, you are the one to buy the king cake next time.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I've heard
absolutely.
multiple
what it is.
reasons for what happens if you win the king cake baby.
It can range from anything from, oh, you're the special person of the day, or hey, that's kind of fun, to you're
The
contractually
responsibility is
obligated.
yours.
I can't
You are
believe
now the
how
bearer
annoying
of the
this is.
baby.
My God.
Sorry, Aram. Dun, dun, dun.
Could you? They're actually really good. Like they've got different
No, I
like,
believe they taste
flavorings
good.
and stuff. Especially if you get one made fresh down here, where like that
Oh,
is the
tell them
big
about the delivery babies.
delivery babies.
The delivery people who bring you the king cake.
Oh no, you just
Torts?
go to a store and grab one.
Oh, have you not seen the delivery cake babies?
No.
Hold on.
What? Am I about to learn something about my own home? Hit me. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Mardi Gras is probably not going to happen this year for good reason.
Oh, it'll happen.
it
It just
shouldn't
will be a
happen.
terrible idea. I 100%
Well, I mean, it's-
guarantee it will happen.
Like, especially now, considering the roads are fucking frozen over.
Nah, not gonna stop people.
That is the least of the
Awful.
problems.
Here you go, James.
Hit me.
People wear these to go deliver king cakes.
No. No,
Oh.
people do not do that.
No, they don't.
That sounds like something Civ would make up, to be honest. Like, not even intentionally, just a thing that Civ would believe was universal when it was
This
in fact a
feels-
fabrication of her fevered imagination.
This feels
Yeah, I'm
like
going
a
crazy,
Rouse.
of course.
This
No
feels like a
offense.
Rouse's marketing ploy.
No, man, I've heard of people having these fuckers show up at their door with
This
king
feels
cake.
like something I would see in Dead Rising as one of the psychos you have to fight.
Well, I personally have never seen it, Civ. So, but I believe that you have. So I don't know. It is not something I've heard of, at least.
Is that something is that something you see up there? Because this might be like a regional thing.
Up there in heaven?
No. Yes, which, you know, also a synonym for Canada, but okay.
Oh no, we don't have king cakes here. Absolutely not.
Oh, no,
you-
we don't have heaven here.
Okay, if you walked up to my door wearing that, I would
kick you
probably
out.
shoot you.
Wait, hold on. Is this a mascot for a fucking basketball team?
It
Is that what
might
this is?
be.
Why the fuck are people getting this guy to deliver their shit?
Fucking
Ridiculous.
I couldn't. Could you imagine that being your job? Like that's your 9 to 5?
Awful.
Absolutely.
No, we're not talking about gritty.
Absolutely awful. Ugh.
Hey!
Hey!
Ah!
Good
This
shit,
opens an
bud.
entire dungeon for us.
Fucking got it.
Excellent.
Good. Okay. Come on, King. Give
You
us nothing.
contracted with a water witch. You show up in town. Water. Where's the water? Well, I mean, we don't have any, but in the back. He points to the bathroom. You go in there, dunk your head in the toilet. Help!
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 Help! Help me!
me!
Help me! Yeah, that'll be the fun thing. Is I plan on having like multiple witches pre-generated and then randomly rolled, and I'm gonna let players be able to make and break pacts as they wish. Like, there's definitely going to be a small consequence, but I don't want them to be like, yeah, I'll sign a pact with this witch, and then they bump into another one and go, man, this one's way cooler. I want to be friends with this one. I'm not going to fuck them over like that. Plus, that just means there might be a wandering witch after you, which is a fun problem to deal with.
God, just
Because there's a very real thing where, like, you might be, if you break the pact with the bakery witch, you could be running on the ice on a river and then suddenly your foot sinks through because the ice has the quality of bread. And the witch is just walking up like, yeah, I'm going to drown you now. And then snaps their fingers, you fall through the water as maple syrup. So you just, like, it's too thick to actually get out of.
So you said magic was going to be more of like a background kind of thing. Would witches wield magic in like the traditional sense, or would it be another form of like?
I think
something
witches
else.
I think witches are going to be more like their magic is strictly just altering the reality around them because, like, holy fuck, that's already so goddamn dangerous. If they could also just throw fireballs willy-nilly, that would be terrifying. So I think actual magic is going to come from creatures because there's going to be dragons in this setting. But I'm going to do them very differently, or what I think is at least differently. One, they are almost exclusively underground. They're an underground problem.
Worms.
So
Literal
for them,
worm.
Yeah, so for them, they have the wings, but because they've been underground for so long, they have evolved to not need them. So instead, they're like praying mantis limbs that like help them climb on the walls and shit like that. It's bad.
And shit.
Yeah.
Bug dragon is a really cool market that has not been tapped.
Yeah, and instead of breathing fire or lightning, which some of them might do, it's instead they breathe mercury, or they'll breathe glass, or like basically materials that you could just find in the real world but are bent to their will. And it's not good.
There is a Monster Hunter bug dragon that I really fucking like.
Where
It's
the fuck are
basically
we?
This is the
it's the
tower
final.
of the goddess. This is not the final dungeon. This is the midway dungeon.
It is
Midway.
the thing I'm thinking of is it's like this small little bug, and it alone is like not that big of a deal, but what it can do is it can spin silk. And because it's located in like a desert area where like a lot of ships have crashed and there's like a lot of ruins, it can pull the metal from the ground and kind of form a shell around it.
Oh.
And puppeteer, like, it can basically make a dragon exoskeleton and puppet it.
That's dope.
It's
Monster Hunter's some
really fucking cool idea.
Monster Hunter has some cool ass ideas. And yeah, Golden God, superheated tar would absolutely be another dragon. And I envision like physically they are like that too. So instead of maybe crawling, they actually almost like if you've seen the way Venom moves in Marvel vs. Combat, it's like that where he like splorps into a big puddle and then reforms. So the question becomes, how do you fight that? Oh, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Venom probably has some of the best sprite work in that game.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good. Oh yeah, that's another dragon. Like,
I feel like you need to stand on the thing and then shoot them from there. Or that.
There is a tar dragon in Monster Hunter where it's like there's this in the setting. There's this thing called a Dragonator, and it's basically this giant drill weapon that's supposed to function as to like pierce dragon skin. It has that kind of like coated on its back because like the tar is holding it in place. And I think it can use it in combat. I mean, it's not Zora Magdaros, it's something else. Or he's calcifying water. I don't know what he's kind of
Okay, I think that's what I need to do.
Dogmasios, yeah.
I believe
Actually,
in Link.
it's like 9:30. Do we want to start this dungeon, or do we just want to call it?
How long is this dungeon?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
In all honesty.
Oh, that was dope.
This is a better shot.
Ooh.
I like that a lot.
It's really fucking
That's so
cool.
many arms.
It is one.
Yeah.
It is 2 arms. And
That
then
is
wings.
that is definitely the energy I want from the dragons for Nevermorning.
Like that thing coming out of the ice at you? Shit.
No, this would be in the stone. This thing comes out of a tunnel.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll also be the fun thing too, is that dungeons in this game will be a witch's reality. So you might walk into a place and it's a forest temple. Like, that's how I can have my cake and eat it too, where it's like, I feel like doing a fire dungeon. Boom! We have it.
Fire dungeon, but it's a giant.
Hey!
Like, it's a bakery
Hey!
thing. Oh my god!
Wow, that was
Holy
fast.
shit!
Hell yeah!
Sword.
Sword!
Sman!
Swordsman.
Sword, man!
Sword man.
Swords, man.
Sword,
You may
man.
enter the grumpy closet. Thank you.
You are entering the timeout corner on the edge of reality.
What?
Hey!
The ball pit.
my secret grumpy closet item.
The ball
And
pit
blast
forgotten
it.
by time. You are entering.
Oh.
That would be like really cool. Because if you ever do decide to do like a fire temple, you could just have it be themed around a bakery.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, is like the enemies could be just gingerbread. They're just gingerbread people. Like, that's the wackadoo shit you can do. You can just do some really nutty shit. And
like
then
an
once
Alice-
the dungeons... Yeah, and then once the dungeon's clear, it's like...
vibe to it.
Yeah, and then when the dungeon's clear, it's like, yeah, you were just, like, in a ditch the whole time. But your reality was so borked because you were entering this feral witch's lair.
What do you think you'd get from killing something like that? Or not even killing, I guess, because, like, it implies
Christian
that
had
you would
some-
have to, like...
Yeah, Christian had some cool ideas, and I really liked one of them for sure, where, like, a witch's eyes are super valuable because they always perceive the alternate reality. So if you bring them to a talented alchemist, they can brew you a potion that will let you temporarily see their reality and feel it too. So if you think that witch had a very beneficial reality, you could be like, okay, I think there's something out in the darkness, but it's too hard to see right now. Yeah, I'm going to down the witch potion. So you down it and you perceive their reality and their feelings too, which could be like huge buffs to help you out in the fight. But it might also really fuck you up because there might be some shit you didn't know they had where like they can't see people. Like just humans are invisible to them in some capacity. So then you don't know where your friends are. And anytime they speak, it's just like a loud howling noise.
Where did my friends go?
Yeah, honestly.
Don't get bonked.
Bump.
Now remember, kids, you don't go bonking.
Are witches a species? They
If
are.
the car is honking, don't come a bonking.
Witches are going to just be people that got way too connected to magic in some form or manner and just got converted and twisted. So, you might see a witch who's just like one of those big yak people and things like that. Fuck!
Fuck. Fuck.
It feels fucked up to kill some of these sentient people to make a potion on their eyes. Yeah, which is why witch hunters are respected and also looked down upon. But there are also witches who are just a problem. So if you're like actively looking to kill the bakery witch who's just like, man, I didn't want people to deal with my bullshit, so I left to make my own little reality. Yeah, you're kind of a fucko. But if you're dealing with the witch who is like a super zealot and like tricks people into believing their reality and following them blindly like a super priest, yeah, that's probably not a good one to have around. Fuck!
Ah! Oh God, why do you do this?
There we go.
Oh God, I hide behind this pot. This very fragile pot. I'll hide behind this money.
Did that work?
Yes.
Hell yeah, way to go, buddy.
There's nothing in there besides an enemy. So now we flee.
There's nothing in there but danger.
Whoa.
Ah, sippy.
Doop 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 dana dana
Dana, 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 dana.
dana dana dana.
Dinner, dinner, dinner.
Lunch. How many runs of Void Arc do I have to do? 4 more. Oh, thank fuck.
You get to do 18 runs of Ravenaster.
Yeah, the Ravenaster ones are the ones I'm really not looking forward to. Especially the one with fucking Chomp without the chain. The one where you have to wait for like 30 minutes before you can do any meaningful damage to him.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that guy's kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, if I can avoid that one like the plague, I will.
Oh.
Kind of makes me feel bad to do it in little baby Link voice.
It makes me think of like a GoldenEye, you just killed a guard sound effect.
Yeah. I always think about that fucking, I think Christopher Lee, is that the guy who played Saruman in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one story where he, like, they were like, alright, what, how should you react to being stabbed in the back like that? I think we're gonna make you do, like, a guttural scream. And he's like, oh, no. You see, when you get stabbed in the back, the air comes out of your lungs, actually. And they're like, whoa, what? And he's like, yes, now here, let me tell you stories about World War II.
Was he, like, a vet?
He must be, in that case, I assume.
Yeah, he is.
I didn't know if it was
Well,
like one of
he's
those.
dead, but, yeah.
I didn't know if it was one of those like Mr. Rogers was a war vet kind of stories where it's like, oh yeah, no, that caught on for no sustainable reason at all.
Nah, he was for real, I'm pretty sure.
He was a spy. Oh man, that's a fucking sick role for Dracula to have. I should find his performance of Dracula, because I don't think I've ever seen it.
You should buy a boat.
I'm all the boat you need, kid.
I'm all the boat you need, boy.
How do I draw a character and give them a lightning motif without making them look fucking ridiculous? Very difficult question.
Well, whatever you do, don't make their hair all spiky and slicked back.
Why?
Because that's like the first thing you do with like lightning designed characters. Bonus points if like the side is a bit shaved with like a thunderbolt on it. Wire dread. Yo, actually though.
That sounds
Actually
fucking cool.
though. Why the fuck? Oh, that was a thing. That was a in a Mega Man Battle Networks concept. Except it was less dreadlocks and more of just like 2 electrical
Don't
plug
think
tails.
I can get away with that for this character because they're a white person.
Yeah.
Fair.
Even so, bookmarking that.
Bookmarking that. That's some
Pretty
bullshit.
dope.
God, I feel like that should be like a Static Shock Beyond kind of character concept. Pool noodle dreadlocks. Okay.
Awful.
Gonna just.
Forget that one happened.
Where the fuck? Oh, okay, over here.
This character can look a little bit ridiculous because they're like a wizard, but at the same time, I don't want them to look like, just like an absolute clown.
You could always go like the Ramu route, right? Where it's like either they are this like more they represent more of like lightning in its conceptual sense rather than its physical appearance.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
It could be cool.
What's that?
Olgan says, for lightning themed designs, I always loved the concept of equipment which charges up as the character utilizes their ability. So you get streaks of plasma that light up throughout the armor or whatever.
Yeah, definitely doing some shit like that.
Like I'm thinking like an old man, like cloaked, but as he uses his ability, like there's lights underneath.
Ugh, you had me at old man.
Yeah, old men designs do not get enough love.
They don't go hard enough. Like,
it's true.
People will be like, wizard, he's wearing a shapeless blue robe. Great, thanks, guys. Does he take care of his beard at all? No, it is long and wiry, and there is no styling to it. Not even a clasp? No.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Eden Ramu is probably one of the fucking best designs.
Can you send me that?
For old men. Oh yeah, no, hold on. Ramu.
He's great.
Yeah.
It will be very apparent why I think he's great very quickly.
This is my new benchmark for like cool.
This is my new bench press weight.
Oh, yo, look at Gampa. Go, Gampa, go!
This is like a better. He's even got like kind of that. It's not a mullet because it's
a wolf's tail.
Yeah.
No, it's not actually. That's just. Is it a ponytail on the back?
No, it's just all flowing.
Okay, that's a mullet. It's just grown out.
For like reference, this is what he normally looks like in 14.
Yeah. I mean, like that's pretty extra anyway. That is just like wizard turned up to 11.
Yeah.
This.
Oh man. A copper wire braid does sound kind of fun. Sacred Selkie was like large single braid with a copper binding, and then that got my brain thinking as well. Because I like that idea a lot of like, because if you like actually crack open a wire, it's actually pretty neat what's going on under there. So that could always be kind of fun.
What? Oh, I was like, why are your feet burning?
I want to shoot this thing.
Follow your heart, dude.
Shoot him.
There we go.
Shoot him.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill him. Kneel.
Is witch oh, Will, this is a good question. Is witch a gendered thing?
No, witch is just a generic term. The same thing with warlock. In this universe, the reason I'm using like terms that you've heard of before is because it's just easier than me just making up new weird words. So, like in this universe, a witch, female, male, non-binary, gender fluid, it doesn't matter. Witch is a witch. The description of witch is strictly an individual who perceives realities differently and can make pacts. That is the only descriptor they have.
Shushano, I have PTSD of witch thanks to fucking Leighton versus Beast Attorney.
No.
Man, I
Did
am
me dirty.
morbidly curious about how bad that is and in what brand of bad it is.
Until like the 75% mark. when they started to exposit everything, and then they were like, "Oh, we actually didn't do a second pass on the script or even the concept." Ooh.
I feel like that's worse than it being bad right
Entirely
at the end
bad,
or
yes.
being bad all the way through. Because, like,
Yes.
think about something like Metabots, right?
Yes.
As fucking batshit as the aliens coming out at the very end, at least it's like, alright, we're done. It's over. But with something like that, where it's like, it gets really bad 65% of the way through, that means you still got like a good 35% of whatever you're sitting in front of
Yep.
to endure. I'm probably gonna get hit by this, but I don't care. Yep.
You are a black mage. It's your job.
Living the black mage life, baby. Paralysis. Fuck.
Oh, that's... I don't think there is a single class in the game that it is worse to have paralysis on than black mage.
Yep. It usually goes off right at the end of the
that
cast
one
time.
fucking trash pull in Puppet's bunker, never ever fun.
But yeah, I'm kind of feeling what more along the lines of what Will's opinion on the class was, which is I need the ability to move.
Yep.
And this class does not provide me any ability to move that is not tied to another person I have in my party.
I am also really bad at it in the fact that, like, if I do need to move, my brain shuts off and I go, what was the last step I was doing in this rotation? And I can't quickly adjust. Obviously, I think if I played the class more, I could probably be fine. But, yeah.
Yeah, with me, it's, like, for example, there's, like, this big fucking stingray in Void Ark where you have to get, like, right under him in, like, 5 or so seconds.
Oh, love the Jomon pop.
Or you just take damage.
Yeah.
And there is no efficient gap closer as Black Mage that isn't quickly point to someone who you hope is in position.
Yeah.
And just
Point to
nuke
someone
over
who
them.
you hold dear.
Hey, you. I love you. Nah, I don't like you that much. The teleport failed.
I love you, Benelenta.
Benelenta, stay right there.
Hey, I love you. Oh, thank you. Little kissy.
Benelenta.
Bundle undone for me
My heart goes bundle undone.
when you walk in the room.
Benelenta, why, thank you. Benelenta.
I kiss
How
you.
gracious, Benelenta.
I love you. Benelenta.
Stop!
I love the makings of this pop song we got going on here.
Yeah, it's a whole new original melody. I'm looking forward to getting sued.
I don't know. Who's Cat Perry? I don't know.
Who's Cat Perry? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Party Puss.
Puss in Boots.
Truly the highlight of Antonio Banderas' career.
Honestly, I fucking love.
I actually didn't know that Puss in Boots was voiced by Antonio Banderas.
Oh, he super is.
The
Yep,
only
it's
thing
amazing.
I actually know Antonio Banderas from is The Mask of Zorro.
What the
And Spy
fuck,
Kids.
Aram? You've never seen... Yeah, I was about to say.
You talked over each other. I didn't actually hear what was...
Spy Kids.
Oh,
Aaron was too old for that shit at the time.
yeah, no, I did not
No
see
one's-
Spy Kids.
No one's too old for Spy Kids.
I think I saw the first Spy Kids.
Which is the one that has the thumb people?
Number
That's
one.
Spy Kids. Spy Kids 3D.
Okay, well I was because they made more than one, right?
It was Spy Kids 1, Spy Kids 2, which is where they go to the island with all the dinosaurs and monsters and shit. And then Spy Kids 3, which has Elijah Wood show up to breathe on screen for 5 seconds before getting got.
Which is the one with, do you think God stays in heaven because
That's
he too? Okay.
Which is like one of the rawest
Yeah.
lines.
It's so bizarre that that's from fucking Spy Kids.
I
Like,
feel
he
like-
made chimeras for a living on that island.
for a living, but like the question is, who is buying?
God, that's a good question. I genuinely do not remember the villain.
I think he was just making them.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing that scared me as a kid. Talking about things that
Buscemi.
No, well, I mean, real talk, but like, you know the ending of Roger Rabbit, where like the
big, yeah, that shit's legitimately traumatic.
I never saw Roger Rabbit as a kid.
Oh,
it's
God.
really good, actually.
Yeah, no,
it's good.
Like, there was the part where the shoe's getting dunked, and as a kid, I'm like, oh, that's scary for a way I am not
equipped to process.
I don't understand why I am terrified of this yet, because I haven't been alive long enough to go, oh, okay, I have a frame of reference for this now. And then there was the one where, like, he gets run over by the steamroller, but gets back up and his eyes glow red.
Yeah, no, for me, the bit that always scared the shit out of me was after he reinflated himself and he had the crazy high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
I sounded just like this!
Tobias What the goddamn shit is happening?
God. But yeah, no, that Oscar the Grouch and Mars Attacks. Childhood drama.
Oh, fucking! Oh, shit, hold on, I took my headphones off, but I heard that last bit. Mars Attacks, is that the one with the creepy CGI, like, skeleton aliens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or, they're not CGI, they're puppets.
That's the one where they, like, light up an entire group of people and they all turn to skeletons.
Yes, so that movie scared me when I was a kid because it was one of those movies that my parents had on and I wasn't supposed to be watching, so they'd tell me, like, go out of the room or whatever. But the one part that I did manage to catch when I was walking through the room was when the fucking lady alien bites off the guy's finger into the fish tank. And that scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid.
There's also the one where they take, like, this woman and put her head on a chihuahua. You don't remember?
No, not like the only part that I caught was that one part.
I was about to say, I feel like that's a movie I wasn't supposed to watch, but my parents were like, oh yeah, no, we'll watch this, it's fun.
Oh, your parents absolutely wouldn't have let you watch that if they knew.
The thing is, they were the ones who sat us down to watch it in the first place.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
No, I can't have one of the witches be Peepo.
Peepo was good.
Missed opportunity.
I don't know. Because then everyone's be like, I want to make a pact with Peepo Witch. And I'm like, yeah, it's expected.
Yeah, you gotta go with the whole new cast.
Oh, that's what I thought you'd say, you dumb fucking horse.
Little do you know, if you make a pact with Peepo, you basically become like the goblins in, or the orcs in a Warhammer setting, where
oh my god,
that's a good thing in my book.
do works because you believe it to work.
I love the Warhammer orcs.
That is the genuinely coolest concept I have seen for the orc race.
It is really funny. I do like that concept where it's like, everyone's afraid of them ever becoming smart because if they did, everyone's fucked.
Like, the minute you touch one of their guns, it falls apart in your hand. Oh, yeah. Pop up.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
I love this, like, cowboy music. It's so funny.
Yeah. We get some motif Spirit Tracks keeps up.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, dude!
Oh man!
Oh, hey, what's going on?
No.
No.
Sonic Chaotix!
Wafer chaotix.
You guys, seriously, we have to get our shit together. I don't even know what's going on.
Why am I connected to the bee, Jesus? I'd be down to just sit down and watch those again.
What?
Oh, there are not as many of them. What the fuck? A coupon.
I don't like that.
That's a bad coupon.
I don't like the look of that thing.
You can redeem it for a screaming pear.
Screaming
Pair of what?
Or a screaming pair of screaming pears.
Can't do this.
I gotta go home, Beetle. I can't do this anymore.
Am I trapped? Okay, I'm not trapped. Sorry, kid.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Adventure. Dun 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 dun.
Danger.
Come on.
So is Bird Wife still just kind of chilling out in the dungeon where you left her?
She's fine.
She's fine.
She has a single pack of Cheetos to keep her occupied.
Tunk 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 tunk.
The Cheetos are both entertainment and food. You can pick one, but you must choose wisely.
Choose your reality.
Cheetos witch.
Why'd I get the Cheeto witch, man? It's better than Mountain Dew witch.
Do you feel Cheetoed?
Yeah, I feel a little Cheetoed out. Come on.
Defying me
nice.
is dangerous. Dangerously cheesy.
It is not so you wish to walk the way of the cheese. I warn you, it is not easy being cheesy.
Their perception is all snow is Cheeto dust.
Oh no.
Guys, I know how to not be cold anymore. Oh god, it's just sticking to me. And that's the best part, is like everyone else would just see snow like just like stick to you. Awful.
Don't walk that.
Okay.
I hate that. I don't like it.
Don't like it.
Game show witch.
Game show
Fairy
witch.
Face Queen says, but I love the idea of game show witch.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
It feels like it's Heartbreak Hotel, kinda.
Yeah, actually, in a way. Obviously, most witches will be serious to some extent, but... Oh, honey.
Drink water.
Oh, hey, there's an idea.
This is a very interesting temple.
Yeah.
It's neat.
It's
No,
like,
when-
Final temple, yeah.
really
Nope.
interesting aesthetics.
That sounded like the same person who did Dana.
Yeah, nah, nah, nah. I like this Legend of Zelda NPC speech pattern. Na 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 na. Na na na.
Oh, na 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 na.
Oh,
May I take your hat, sir?
Me? Banana.
Me?
Banana.
Banana.
Oh, banana.
Oh, compass.
Platforms, really. Oh,
Dinin. 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 Dinin.
God, those movies were a fucking trip.
Hop.
Can't believe the climax of the original Pink Panther movies was Clouseau being so unrelentingly bad that he basically makes his old boss go insane and turn into a James Bond villain.
Oh, that wasn't even the climb. That was like the plot of the 3rd out of 5 movies.
There were 2 others?
Yeah, baby.
Wait, the one with Steve Martin?
No, all with Peter Sellers. There was the original Pink Panther, in which he wasn't the main character. There was Shot in the Dark, which was the murder mystery. There was, I think the Pink Panther Strikes Again, or Revenge of the Pink Panther is the 3rd one. That's the one where his boss is a James Bond villain.
Swordsman.
I do not remember the plot of the 4th one. And then the 5th one was the one where Peter Sellers died in the middle of filming, so they made it a clip show.
That's too bad.
They like tried to cobble together a plot out of unused footage. Does your dog bite? No. I thought you said he did not bite. That is not my dog.
God, those movies are good.
I don't think I've ever seen them.
I don't think I've seen those ones either.
Pretty funny.
Incredible.
Incredible. 2 of the same.
2.
I have so many lovely pictures of Al in my personal server for collecting things. He has very many Malam pictures.
He is a very, very handsome boy. Civ, have you seen how big the cats are getting?
Yes.
They are.
I'm glad they're well fed.
good.
Dinin.
Fuck! Fuck!
Just throw yourself, Link. I love the bat's little smiley face. Little
Quit laughing at me, Bat. Oh, I remember this puzzle. You gotta carry the statues over to make it balance out the weight.
You're gonna have to carry that weight.
You're gonna have to then
This is like my cover of Was It Golden Time Lover?
Yeah.
God. Best of Aram top 10.
God. I feel like I got like clarity on that way too late into life.
I can't even hit it right now because my throat's tickling.
Welcome to the stream, folks.
Welcome to the stream, folks.
If this is your first time here,
Sorry.
Welcome to Denon.
we're sorry.
Dinin.
If it's not your first stream, we apologize.
submarine shark.
Oh, I have paralysis again.
Submarine shark. Ooh.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Under the street sharks. God, I really... That's the one where they go, like, up north. And there's snow and everything, right?
For what is this now? Sorry.
For Golden Time Lovers.
Yeah, that's
opening
the...
is where
Yeah. I think Briggs primarily is in the 3rd out of 5 parts of that.
I remember whoever being in charge of the ice place being my fave.
Yeah.
Yep. She's the best.
No, what's her name? Is it Olivier?
It's Olivier.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
that sound.
Whoa. Someone running a belt sander?
No surprise, Olivier is like peak Will Girl.
Oh, yeah, no.
Absolutely.
Unsurprising.
Not surprising, but welcome.
Yes.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
God, man, you're rewinding that VHS tape. Something
That's what it
fierce,
sounds like, yeah.
Please rewind.
Be kind. Please rewind.
Why unsurprised Will likes
Jesus
her?
Christ.
We're leaving, don't worry.
Welcome to Best Buy.
unpleasant.
Oh.
And they'll be like, welcome to Blockbuster. Did you rewind your film? No, I didn't. I'll take care of it. That'll be $4. What? That'll be $4. What? Once Netflix comes out, you're fucked.
It ain't out yet, baby.
Oh, I just found
Keep
a very
your red
lovely
bars.
drawing of Guyfoot in my book.
Blockbuster looking at Netflix like, mine's gone. What do you mean mine's gone? Mine's dried up?
Mine's dried up. No bueno.
No buenas.
No buenas.
Venus. Is that a bad thing?
No. No, Max
Yes.
dude wouldn't
Yes.
steer me wrong. He's a dad.
Ah, that's what that man's name is. I'm glad that I wrote his name down on the map. I was wondering.
Here
What, Maximilian,
is
dude?
the map.
Ow!
Ow!
Christopher.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan.
Not his name.
I'm the Dark Knight Rises. Out of my bed, cause it's morning time.
Awful.
Wait, hold on. Why are those statues standing like, hey?
Look at my body.
Love it!
Loves it.
I
Dies for it.
love your tunic.
Oh my god, purple? So out
Purple?
of season. Bold
Matches the
statement.
color of your tongue. Oh wow.
I've always heard people trying to like match their eyes, but like you went for the tongue. You're wild. I like you.
Oh, God.
You got style!
You
Ah.
have grace.
This is some like Sheikah fucking technology in that thing. Look, it's glowing blue. Look at that.
I am going home. Goodbye.
I'm tired of these children and their games.
But
I leave now. My final message.
but
farewell.
before
We
I
have only one Master Sword upgrade to go.
Yes.
We've managed to get 2 this stream.
go, my final message, Link.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you
safe.
for helping me find lips in this lipless world.
God, I don't remember having any problems with any of the sound design in this game until this stream. And this stream, we've had the belt sander, we've had that laser gun just now, and we had the bird chirping for the auction people.
The bird chirping it
Aaron!
feels especially bad since it sounds super compressed.
Yes, Civ?
No, I was gonna make a joke, but it's mean.
I know what you're up
Okay,
to.
I'll trust your discretion.
Yeah.
I know what you're up to, my dear.
Shit, he sees you. Go, get out of there.
Scatter!
I saw you
put your
kiss
shield
that
up.
statue, you hussy.
You
I'll see.
Hussy.
God, I'm so glad they got him back.
Are they re-recording all the lines?
I don't care if they do or not. Just as long as it's him and her.
Yeah. We're just missing
God.
the last one.
That would be a lot of work for like a remake. That's impressive.
It's
I
also
mean,
funny
knowing
because like
them, they would though.
they probably would. And I like for Liam, I think for both Liam and Laura actually, if they had the chance to go back to those characters, they do it in a heartbeat
Oh,
because
yeah.
those are
Absolutely.
so weird.
Absolutely.
Because like Kaine is a fun one for a female voice actress because like Kaine's a bitch and she curses like a
Yeah.
sailor. She's angry
Voice
all of the
actresses
time.
Don't get to swear.
Yeah. No, like Laura gets to go feral for like hours on end.
Oh, you know what? They must have redone a bunch of the lines because she swears more in the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's even better.
Laura, there's been some changes to your character. Oh no, what did they do? You swear more now. Hell yeah!
What did they do to my girl?
Fucking shit, yeah. Let's go.
Let's do it. Oh, you've been practicing. Excellent. Well, come this way. And then Liam gets to be like kind of drunk for a while, which is great.
Just a little bit.
I
It's gonna
love.
be-
What the fuck is that sound now? Oh God, what is this dungeon?
It's
Oh,
the
you-
birds, Aram.
The goat.
I
That's what
hate
birds make.
this.
That one is meant to be annoying, though. To be fair. We're talking about the Nier remake that they're doing, and we're mentioning how glad we are that they got the original voice actors back for the supporting cast so far.
I hope that in Windwaker HD they got back guy.
We're gonna need to make you work overtime tonight. Wait, hold on. No, you come back here. Do that again. God, it's like a sheep getting jumped
It
in
really
an alley.
is, yeah. It's like you're throttling the sheep.
Yeah.
Those laser eyes were always my least favorite in like every game.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy. Okay,
Into
Oh,
the
man.
sunroom, my boy.
We're at the boss, huh?
we hit the boss.
Hell yeah. You made excellent time, buddy.
Yeah, excellent
You're
time
a son in the sunroom.
there. Yo,
Oh.
this is rad.
This is crazy.
I wonder where you're
boss
supposed to
music.
hit them.
This is weird boss music.
I did.
I don't remember this
Is
boss
this?
theme.
Yeah, this is cool.
All right, Chad. If you know what this is from, hit us up.
The music isn't randomized. This is from Windwaker.
Yeah. If anyone knows what this theme is, like, let us know. This is dope.
Pretty sure this is just from the game.
God,
Well,
this
right,
made me
but
think-
like, what's the track name?
Oh yeah.
This made me think of
Look at the
Andros. This made me think of the Andros fight in Star Fox
Andros?
64, where one of the routes is he is a giant mechanical head, and the other one is he turns into a brain for his final phase.
Yes.
What do you think this thing's purpose was when it wasn't a monster? Like, who
Stocking
the fuck-
shelves.
Yeah, no, like my brain actually went to constructing big temples. Cause like, what else are you gonna use this for?
Why the eye hands?
I mean, it could have always been
So
built
you
as
can
a,
see
like
what
a
you're
guardian.
reaching for, duh.
I love the duh at the
Duh. Bomb.
duh.
If your
Bonk.
eyes are busy looking at one thing, your hands can look at another.
Yeah.
Bomb. But if you close your fist, you become blind.
Guillermo del Toro. That's actually what he was going for with that shit.
God. I miss Guillermo.
You didn't
He
go
didn't go
anywhere.
I
anywhere.
know, but like I haven't seen one of his movies in a while as well.
Did you not see Death Stranding?
No,
Get out of here.
that wasn't his movie, Will.
He was
You just
a
got
star.
dragged into that.
That was
mess.
Kojima's movie. I need to see The Shape of Water, and I need to rewatch the Hellboy
The
movies.
Shape of Water's good.
I've never seen it.
It's nice.
I'd be down to watch this sometime. I've never seen it.
I've seen it 3 times.
Well, I won't make you go through it
I
again.
want to make it a fourth.
Ah!
Who was the voice head?
Designed as a test for heroes. Oh, I see.
Matt's evil twin says the track here is Boss Godin normal.
Oh.
Does that mean that there's a Godin hard?
I guess.
Golden easy.
Super
I'm
Saiyan
just
God.
going easy on
Super
you.
Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Godin.
Yeah!
I
The
love
moonlight!
I love his little hops. It's his best
Oh,
quality.
now you get to fight the rest of him.
What?
He give you booger?
He gave me a dungeon map. Oh, I had that piece of tissue stuck in my nose all day.
Thanks, kid. You want a used tissue?
Thanks.
It's got a little boogie in it. Okay. Bye.
See you later.
For some reason, I thought that was the final
I'm gonna
dungeon.
open my charts here, and then we will be done for now.
Okie dokie.
Made good progress, all things considered.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
lot done today. Or Carl did.
How
We-
many,
it's a team effort.
so how many charts left do you have on hand?
I will look in a moment. Once I figure out where this one. Right here. Okay, so that's the boating course. And then I think we got another chart, right? We did. Okay, and then this chart. Okay, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we got a lot of charts left. We got a lot of charts left we can find.
We got a lot of ground to cover.
It's okay.
The thing that we found that gave us like a metric shit ton of rupees, that was a Tingle statue?
Yes.
Tingle rupee.
That was
Okay.
the Tingle statue. The final Tingle statue.
Tingle, tingle, tungle, dongle.
Okay, let's go see if there's any fan art though.
Yeah.
Tinguru Tanguru.
Dolphin could not find any GameCube or WASD.
Wazd. What are midterms? I'm playing this. Okay. We got. Oh, okay, this is good.
Where are we watching you stream your art from?
I will screen share. I was just opening the Imgur. So,
Okay.
bonk. Bonk, bonk.
Oh,
Huh?
technically no she.
Technically, no, from Lester 2020.
Yeah.
I love how pissed off he looks.
And from Cookout Trash Bin.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nice relaxing nap. Nothing in the world to worry about.
Dang it, not again. Sir, you found that sword this time. Why am I not boxing?
Well, good thing I cursed it then.
Someone needs to send that to
Cry
me.
Force.
I need my cry force.
Oh dear.
Excellent.
Good.
I am fed on this day.
For you, Sim.
And
I gotta check the other servers real quick just to make
For
sure.
you, a sad sack of shit.
Leave me alone.
Alright, that looks like everything. But I will double check. Oh yeah, that's it. Thank you for coming out, everybody.
Thanks, folks.
yeah.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. Oh, goodbye.
Next week. Toodaloo.
Bye.